What's the word? What's the goddamn word? What's up, honey? Big know the game. You know what I should have been doing? What I should have been doing is getting this damn cough. It's a short slate. Song requests ain't on, honey. What's up, cuzzo? Yeah, song requests ain't on. They ain't gonna be able to hear me if I got the songs on. I just had that video playing while I was trying to get myself together over here. It feels so weird streaming and it's not 2K. That shit feel crazy weird. It feel like I don't know what the fuck going on. What's the word though, cuzzo? Oh shit. Yeah, we gonna go over this little ass slate. See if we can catch us some snipes. Shout out to the 41 in this motherfucker out the gate. Appreciate y'all. Let's look over this slate. Hold on. Okay. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? They around. They probably just ain't chatting. There's 50 people in here, so they around. I can keep up with the live counting this motherfucker. How was everybody night though? How everybody morning going? You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, we're gonna tap in and get to talking about these numbers. What? What you be talking about? What's the first game on this slate? 8 This the first game? What time this game start? 8:30, 9, 10:30. I love small slates, me personally. Let's see what we can find here. Let's see. I know a lot of people be using props. Like I'm big on. I mean, it's all this shit be the same for real. But I love personally doink, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm just a visual person, so make some shit. I lost a bet this morning. Appreciate that follow, RC3. Oh, that's RC. Appreciate that. I lost a bet this morning to a stack correction overnight. NBA got me sick. Yeah, they on some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck going on. That shit started last year. That's why I don't really bet on hockey. You know, hockey is the king of that shit. That's where it all originated from. Hockey is a sport where literally your shots on goal is dictated by the stat keepers. You know, it ain't on you. Like, if they say that bitch wasn't a shot on goal, you ain't gonna get a shot on goal. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? And then last year, the NBA started doing it. I used to have, I got so many slips that hit and I'll screenshot it. And before I can even post a screenshot, like 10 seconds later, they take one off. Like, what the fuck? So I've also lost bets. I've also lost bets like that too, bro. I've also won bets like that as well. I've lost a bet, got hooked by one, woke up the next morning, stat correction, they gave it back. So it's definitely, they're taking points away. Now, points is insane because how do you mistakenly point? The rebounds and assists, I mean, I don't like none of that shit personally. Like, Parlay Clay, appreciate that follow. I don't like none of it personally, but how the fuck do you take away points? Like, how do you not see the ball go in or it didn't go in and who shot it? Like, what? But it's getting bad, man. And it's becoming more apparent. And it's more, they just basically playing in our face. You know what I'm saying? At this point, they are playing in our face. Like, you can't even look at us with a straight face and say this shit ain't rigged or the books ain't tied into everything now because it done became a entertainment business. Y'all doing shit like that dead in our face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make sense. Like, y'all literally is playing in our face. So, you know, but today a new day. The beautiful thing about that is we can get it all back. I had a good night. And for me, like, I try to take the good with the bad. And one of the best things for me is like I had a green night and I ain't hit one parlay. You know what I'm saying? That might not mean nothing to the next, but I be trying to train myself to try my hardest to stay away from them. And if I am going to play them, try to use the minimum legs as possible. So when I play some parlays and play some straight ladders and I'm green without none of the parlays hitting, it tell me like, okay, your mind in the right spot by trying to, I'd rather just find me straights with super value than have to put 4 legs to get them same odds, which is actually harder to hit. People don't understand. I'm not going to say harder to hit, but it takes like more skill to be able to find a valuable single bet than it is to just throw a bunch of shit together to get some high odds. That is not just something that anybody can just do. That take a certain level of skill to be able to find plus 1,000 single bets, whereas another person might have to put 6 legs on it to get them same odds. When you can say one person gonna do it. That's why I be big on telling y'all, you got to try to get away from like trends. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with looking at trends. People always ask me, because most of the time the shit I hit, when you cross-reference it, it's not going to look like it makes sense. It's not going to make sense. Most of the shit that I play, not going to make sense to you if you cross-reference it looking for a trend on it. I found a good straight yesterday, Freeman 2 RBIs, which is plus 500, which is crazy because shit like that, the postseason or the World Series that he's having, why would you put that at plus 500? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit would have been nuked if I was a sports trader doing odds. And that's what I don't think a lot of people really understand. Like, positive odds scare a lot of people when it's by itself. They rather take a bunch of negative odd, safer straights and put them together to get plus money. Plus money on a single bet scare a lot of people, but you have to understand, when you research enough and been doing it long enough, the books do fuck up. They're human. The people behind the odds are human like us. You know what I'm saying? They do fuck up. You just got to sit there and appreciate that follow. You got to just laugh and do your due diligence and find them. But they do fuck up. They do fuck up. On God, they fuck up. Carlton TV, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So to have 2 RBIs for fucking Freddie Freeman at plus 500 is just idiot shit. And you a dog for finding it. Like, so yeah, you gotta try to stay away from trends. I mean, I play basketball and I know systems change, coaches change, personnel change. So to me, a person, what he did against another team like last year or whatever the case is, that shit don't be mattering to me. I don't knock nobody who used that or care about that. But to me, it doesn't matter. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? For me, it does nothing for me because it's a different game plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did we hit yesterday? We hit Nick Richards, 15 and 20 points. I think the odds were, let me go in these winning slips. Let me see. So, all right. So, look, we hit, in the Discord, we hit Norman Powell for 30 points at plus 750. We hit Jared Jack. I think I posted the Jared Jack. That shit might have been the freest plus 800 I ever hit. That motherfucker had 13 boards at half. Plus 800 for him for 15. Nick Richards, 15 points at plus 225. And then his 20 points was at plus 1,000. And the nigga ended up having like 25, which I didn't play. But if I'm not mistaken, when I looked, I think his 25 points was like plus 4,500. He never hit 20. We hit the 20. He ain't hit 20 maybe once in his whole career. Dennis Schroeder, 25 points, 600. Derek White, 8 assists, plus 800. That's the type of shit. That's how I gamble. And the shit I'm looking for in TMTD. You know what I'm saying? I done already dropped some shit like that today type shit. But that's how I gamble. I feel like we all have got hooked by the simplest shit. So if I'm going to lose anyway, I might as well go after the value. There's no point in me not doing it. If all this shit at any moment can sell, I might as well go find some fucking value. I'm not scared of no odds. I'm not scared of high odds. All odds do for me is tell me how much of my unit size I'm gonna bet on it. How much do I gotta bust that down and put on that bet? That's all it do for me. Don't no odds intimidate me. I don't give a fuck if it's plus, what we hit the other day? A plus 1,200 straight. Like, it is what it is. He had 30 again. Who? I'm sorry because we had, you talking about Norman Powell? We caught his 30. I dozed off on it. But I'm looking at the stats. We caught his 30 at plus 750. If I'm not mistaken, matter of fact, his 35 was 2,500. We played that. And they ain't even get a nigga the ball in the fourth quarter. He could have easily cashed that 35 at plus 2,500. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be afraid to drop your nuts. So I'm going to show y'all how I research. I might give y'all a gem. I might not. But I feel like, and I teach my Discord this, like, I don't want to have to give you shit. I want to be able to show you, you ask your questions, you understand, and you take that knowledge and you get the fucking cooking for yourself. I ain't never been no gatekeeping nigga. This ain't no dictatorship where it's my way or no way. I be trying to teach the best of my ability and hope that somebody, you gonna have your stubborn people who gonna do it their way, which we've all noticed when it comes to this unit shit that I'm not even about to get into, the way that shit blow my mind. Like, that's why they lost. Stop feeding the high hand. But for me, it's if one person pick up on something and it helps them make money, I did my job. I've learned just from life in general, even outside of gambling. You can't please them all. You can't help them all. You can't help nobody who don't want to help themselves. So I understand that. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, force nobody to do shit. I'm just showing you my process. I feel like I've done enough and won enough to where I've proven that I know what the fuck I'm doing. Every day of this NBA season, if I haven't hit a max ladder, I've at least hit the bottom of the ladder, which is going to be minimum plus 300-400. You know what I'm saying? So clearly I know what I'm looking at and what I'm looking for. So I'm going to just give you all a couple tips. You see I got a couple tabs open, and it's for a reason. Everything that I'm going to, I want to say is free. If it's not, that shit don't cost nothing. Like, much of nothing. I'm picking up some stuff for work. So I know a lot of people use Doink. It's the same shit. Props.cash. I personally like Doink. It's just a visual thing for me. And I think, no, and it's not just a visual thing. It's something I'm gonna show y'all that this got that props. I don't know where to fucking find it at. It'll tell you the rank, which is fine, but it don't tell me this. So like, let's say this first game, right? I come over here every day. Now I'm gonna tell you how I identify out the gate what games I'm willing to dig in deeper to and which ones I'm not. Out the gate. It's something I look at. Out the gate. And I would advise you do the same. Do this always apply? No. Nothing always applies to everything. But majority of the time, do it apply? Yes. If you haven't figured out by now, the books and whoever's in them offices are very, very, very good at their job. I say that to say, we've all played a play before, whether you won or you lost, that bitch had just hit or you got hooked. That lets you know that these motherfuckers and whatever algorithms they got, they know what the fuck they got going on. Like, how do y'all be getting these totals to these games? And whether it hit or it don't, it be like 1 or 2 points hitting or 1 or 2 points under it. Like, the average be like right there. We all done sweated a bet, whether it lost or it won. And it's like, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We done all lost to a 0.5. Like, how are you dead smack on these numbers like that in every sport? So the first thing I do in basketball is I look at spreads. Now, you can do it on the sports book. The good thing about Doink is it's showing right here. Like, if you go to a game overview, it's giving us the spread, giving us the total. So I look at the spread. I don't touch nothing with a double-digit spread. If the fucking spread is minus or plus 10 points, that's giving blowout. If you saying they're going to either win by 10 or the other team can't lose by 10, double-digit spreads in basketball for me is you telling me, you warning me this can potentially be a blowout. I don't want no parts of that shit. I don't want no parts of that. Fuck them 0.5s. Yeah, fuck that hoe. You know what I'm saying? It's telling you, that tells me that it can potentially get out of hand fast. When you get to doing double digits and shit like that, I try to stay away from that. The tighter the spread is, like the lower the number is, the more intrigued I am by that game. Because, I mean, it's common sense. If we want to win our bets, the best shot we got is the people that we betting on to play all their minutes that they usually play. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make a bet that got to cash in the first half because the motherfucker ain't going to play the fourth because this game can potentially be a blowout. Now, do that mean the game going to be a blowout because it's a double-digit spread? No, it don't mean that for every game. But I've done it enough and labbed it enough to know that they usually right with these damn spreads. Like, they usually, like, whether the win margin or loss margin usually be like a point or two off of what the spread is type shit. So I try to narrow it down. So just out of these 4 games, 6.5, I'll play that. That's not really out of hand. But I'm going to look and see if it's a better one. 6.5 here. I ain't even been through none of these games, y'all. I haven't looked at nothing. I'm looking at everything with y'all. I can already tell I'm going to love this game. 2 points. That's some tight shit that can go to overtime. That's a tight spread. That means you saying that both teams are more equal. The further the spread, the more unbalanced the teams are. The closer, the more closer that the teams are in talent, scoring-wise, right? And the last game, 4.5. So it's looking like the later games are like gonna be the better games when it come to like most likely seeing our starters play their average minutes type shit, right? So that's the first thing. Another thing I look at with these games is the total. I always want to see what is the highest total. Let me turn them ads off. Like, what's the highest total? Because those are the ones that I'm gonna hunt for, like threes, like high threes, or a person to get a lot of points. So we got 228 here. It's not a certain number I'm looking for. I'm just looking at who got the highest personally. 225. It's gonna be one of these West Coast teams. If you don't know by now, West Coast offense, all them bitches do is run and shoot. So usually their points are higher. 223. So it's actually this game that they're projecting. It's just projections that they projecting will be the highest scoring game, which is crazy to me because it's usually a West Coast team. Like, I don't know why you would have, maybe because Clippers on a back-to-back, so they probably don't think that they got the energy to go out there and just be putting up a lot of bucks, so it's going to really rely on Phoenix. I'm not sure. So those are just like 2 things that I'm looking out the gate. You know, it really helps me in bigger slates, like a slate like yesterday with 11 games. It really helps me because a lot of us get overwhelmed. You don't got to play every game. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to touch every game. I like smaller slates, but when the slate is bigger, I'm going to make it smaller for myself, if that makes sense. I'm not looking at all fucking 11 games. I'm not looking at all that shit. You got half the fucking games, 15-point spreads. I'm not looking at nothing that high. I don't want nothing double digits, but you get to looking at shit that's 14, 15, 16-point spreads. I'm not even about to engage in that nonsense. I don't want no parts of that shit. That shit is screaming. No starters is playing the 4th quarter. Chris Bird, appreciate that follow. So yeah, so that kind of helps me narrow down big slates. Let me find the games with the smallest. If it's 11 games, let me just find all the games, man. You ain't lying. I'm telling you, I really do this shit. Like, and I've been doing it long enough though. So I'm telling you, like, 11 game slates, just give me about 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers, and I'm taking the 4 or 5 with the lower spreads that you saying can potentially be gooder games, toss-ups. The teams are more even. I need my nigga, if I want a motherfucker to go out there and get 40, I want him to play every minute of his 35 minutes that he usually play. I can't bank on him to get 40 playing 20 minutes because he's gonna sit the whole 4th because it's a blowout. Yeah, that's just a tip I have. Like, try to do that, and it'll help you when you feel overwhelmed when it's a lot of games. Just try to narrow it down by looking for the games with the smaller, with the lower spreads that you feel like it's a more balanced game where you can get your rocks off on whatever the prop is you taking. Question: so on props, they got the spot which I think is defense versus position, and they put the rank is doing better than props. So I know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna show you something. Like I said, I'm gonna show y'all something that I use. Y'all know I'm a game day insight nigga, and for y'all who don't know, it wasn't just baseball; it has NBA. So I'm about to put y'all really on game. Doink don't have that, but this is what they have, and this is one way that I find my ladders. So let's go into player props. What's up, Chill? So for first and foremost, I don't need to see shit from before this year, right? So I'm gonna put both sides on here. Now, this is what I like about this. I put it on best lines. You see where it say sports books? I go best lines because I line shop. It is so crucial to line shop. Some don't give a fuck, but like I was telling my Discord yesterday, if you give me Lillard for 30 points at plus 200 on FanDuel, and I look on DraftKings and it's plus 400. What if me and you both made that bet? No matter what we bet, I'm gonna make 2 times more than you did because my odds is 2 times better. That matters to me, especially when you start betting $50, $100, $1,000 on bets. Those are hundreds of dollars. If I put 100 on a plus 200, I'm gonna get back 300. If I put 100 on that same play at plus 400, I'm gonna get back 500. I can't speak for you, but I ain't rich. I ain't close to fucking rich. I need that extra $200. It's just that simple. So line shopping is essential to me. So I keep mine on best odds. And what it does is if you pay attention down here, can y'all see this or do I need to zoom in on this shit? Can y'all see these numbers and shit like that, or is it small? Because it always gonna look smaller to me on the stream thing, but can y'all see this? Like, can y'all see the odds? Zoom in. That's better. Zoom in more or like this. I don't want to zoom in too much and then take it off, but I do want to zoom in enough for y'all to be able to see these lines. If y'all can see, can you see it now? That's better. So like, if you pay attention, like look at this. So like Dame Lillard, his line today is 25.5. I don't gotta look and see, damn, okay, I like 25.5. Where can I play it at? It's telling me right here, Bally's got the best odds for that 25.5. 3-point line is 3.5. It's telling me right here. FanDuel got the best odds for 4 threes for Dame Lillard at plus 122. So that's something right there, Carlton, that props.cash don't have. Just one thing that they don't have. They don't have that, where it'll kind of help you for people who don't know how to line shop. This will kind of help you with line shopping for you, basically. If you only use one book, then put it on your book. So look, watch this, what happens. FanDuel. If now all the odds is gonna be FanDuel. If you only got FanDuel, just put it on FanDuel. So now every odds that I'm looking at, it don't even gotta put the FanDuel logo next to it because I'm asking just show me FanDuel odds. So, but me personally, I'm gonna always go best. I got every book damn near on here, but these type of fantasy books, because I'm gonna line shop. Me personally. Another thing that I like about this is I told you like I'm a visual person, so it's more about the colors. So props.cash got bars, right? This shit is doing the same thing, but it's green or red. So what I like about this is whenever you see that it's super dark green like this, that means they done went well over what they line is. Red means they went under their line for the day. But notice how this is just regular green. So they're like, his line is 25. They like, okay, 20. Yeah, he's covered it, 28 and 30, but it ain't like super far from his line. His line is 4 threes. When he hits 6 threes, game 1 of the season, that's a far enough by odds-wise difference. So they're going to like point it out to you by putting dark green. So how I use that is, how I use this site, Carlton, to tell me kind of like player ranks, I look at the defense side. Now, if y'all follow me on Twitter, I told y'all yesterday, the reason I don't follow trends is because if you see the trend, the books see the trend, right? So if a person scored 20 points 10 games straight, the odds for 20 points today gonna be super ass because the books know that. So your best bet when you searching for value is trying to find outliers where you see some potential in a person going over the line. I don't care about what you've done like streak wise because the books know the same thing and the odds gonna reflect it, and that's gonna force your hand to make parlays. And when you look up, you at 8 legs and only at plus 1,000 because you're going for the safer play, trying to find something they've already done. But the books know that, like you know that. FanDuel and Fanatics. I like Fanatics because you can cash out on anything. That's like Bet365, right? So the books know the trends that you searching for, and it's going to reflect in the odds that you get. I don't want that. I'm trying my hardest to not have to parlay, and if I am going to parlay, I'm not trying to go over 3 or 4 legs max. So I have to drop my nuts at some point and get some plus money in there in order to get there with the minimum amount of legs. Appreciate that follow. Right? So how I identify, hey yo, these ads, they hit me with another 3-minute one. Yeah, I can't control that. That's Twitch. Only thing I can tell you is subscribe. If you got Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime on Twitch. So for y'all who don't know, you get 1 free Twitch subscription every month. So if you got Amazon Prime, use your Prime and just use that to sub up. Yeah, because I don't control no ads. Yeah. Amazon own Twitch. So look, matter of fact, that's crazy. Damn, it's like my stream can hear me. Look at that bot rich thing just told. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can literally click that link if you got Amazon Prime. You get 1 free Twitch, because I know a lot of y'all probably don't even come over here. You get 1 free Twitch subscription every month. So use your Twitch Prime, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't control that, so my apologies. Let me see if I can. Try to turn these bitches down, or can I even? Let me see something. Give me a second, y'all. I want to make sure everybody comfortable and able to have. All right, that should help. That should help. So, yeah, that should help. I turned them down. I can do that. I can't turn them off. So how I use this site, right? So the best way to find potential spots is learning what the defense that the team is playing lack in, where their weaknesses are. That's the whole key to this shit, and that applies to every sport. When you can find what a team weakness is, something that they week in and week out just keep doing or allowing, that's when you could be like, okay, so his line is 56.5. Or let's say football. Say his receiving line is 56.5, right? Because that's going to be off of his average. He might only average 50 yards catching for the season. So they're going to put his line close to that, 55, 56, right? But you look, and the team that he playing allows 150 yards receiving to that position, to that receiver's position, whether he the wide receiver 1, 2, or 3. So even though he averages 50 yards receiving, this team gives up 150 yards receiving. What do you think I'm doing? You think I'm playing that 50? Fuck that 50. I'm going 75, 100 because I'm looking at the potential he has because the defense is weak in that position. That's how you find value, trying to find where these defenses lack at, and then you attack them. It's just that simple. So here go. I'm not going to give away your play. Yeah, I would hope so. Say you post a ladder kind of play, you play it for, but do you also play the book list? So you asking me if I give a ladder, do I play the actual line? Is that what you asking me? No. And if I do play the line, it'll be on a parlay. Because the line gonna always be around that 100 mark. I use the actual lines to make the 3-leg or 4-leg parlays to get the plus 1,000. And most of the time I'll post it that way if so. But again, I'm looking for value. That's why if y'all ever notice in the Discord, I drop those type of plays early before the world get on them and the odds nuke. I don't generally play them. You can, because I tell everybody, and take this with a grain of salt for any person you're telling. There is nothing wrong with you making the executive decision to water that bitch down. That don't mean you discrediting the capper. No, none of that. You're playing it safe. If a motherfucker got a whole parlay of 3 people to get 4 threes, you're not wrong for taking that same parlay and playing all of them for 2 threes or 3 threes. Watering down is not a bad thing. So if I give a ladder, in your mind, you like, well, they got to hit the line to get there. You're not wrong for going in that bitch playing it. And you're smart by what you ask, because if you do play it, you would play it for a unit. The higher the odds, the lower you go in your unit size. So if I'm signaling something for 50, half a unit, and you decide to water it down, well, yeah, you would put a full unit on the lower one. If you decide to go higher than the one I put for half a unit, go quarter unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep dropping it. This need to be a YouTube vid. That might be smart. I need to probably start posting these time. So I'm looking for discrepancies in defenses. And I'm going to show you how you do that. And it's so simple on Doink. Why I love this. I do this every day, all day. So it's kind of quicker for me. I literally can scroll and I can tell you what's going to catch my... Whoop, look, I ain't got to stop. I don't have to stop at all. Appreciate that follow. I don't got to stop. I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for. This number right here is the average. Because you see I got it on this season, right? So this is what they've done in every game individually. This is the average. Remember I told you, green mean they covered the line. So his line is 1.5 threes, Gary Trent. He's gotten 2 threes in every game, so it's going to be green. I like when the average is green. When the average is green, we own to something. That's when I will play your line. Y'all following me? I will play your line, and this is for people who love trends. The ones who be like, oh, he did this the last 3 games, the last 4 games. Whatever the case is, though. I will play your line. Follow me. On the left side. The left side is your averages. The right side is the defensive averages to your position. If this is green on the left side, I like your line. Right? I like your line. Follow me. I didn't say I'm going to play your line. Always cross-reference. Always cross-reference. I like your line. I need double likes to play a play. I like your line. Right? When you green over here, you averaging more than your line is today. What will make Banner make the actual play? What's going to pull the trigger for me? Who think they know what to pull this trigger for me to play Dame Lillard 25 points? I'm already liking it. He averaging 28 for the season. His line 25. What y'all think will make me actually pull this trigger? The spread? The spread don't tell me nothing, but if I like the game. That's it. Bang. Shout out Chamelo. Bang. Bang. No, we looking at points. We looking at this points. His line is 25. He's green because he averages higher than that. Chamelo just hit it dead on the spot. I'm going to take my ass to the right side, and I'm going to look at the average that the defense he played today give up to point guards. It's got to be green on both sides. I, personally, ain't touching this shit. I ain't touching this shit. Do that mean he's not going to hit it? No. And I don't know why I even have to keep saying that, but it's always that one person that be like, but he can do this, he can do that. Then they'll do this. They'll do this. They'll go to versus Memphis. He's hit 42 on them before. He's also hit 19 and 24. I told y'all, I don't look at trends. I don't even look at what the fuck you done did against nobody ever. I don't look at head-to-head trends. New coaches, new schemes. I don't look at none of that shit. What's up, dude? Yeah, Doink got it. And it's kind of, Carlton, and I say that to say, I don't need to know where you rank at in defense. This is going to tell me from the defensive averages. Now, what do y'all think, now that I just told you that, looking at Dame Lillard on the left, pay attention to his averages on the bottom. Pay attention to what Memphis give up to point guards averages. What prop do you think I would play for Dame Lillard tonight? Class is in motherfucking session. You say assist? He's averaging less than his line. They giving up less than his line. That's a no-no. Hell no. Threes, he's averaging less than his line. They give up more than his line, but he averages less than the line. It's only one thing, and it should be apparent. Both sides' averages need to be green. You got to be averaging more than your line. The defense got to be giving up more than your line. This is how thank you. It's right here in front of y'all. Rebounds. His line is 5. He averaged 5. They give up 5. I'll play your actual line. And guess what? Somebody going to be like this. I'm going to tell you what the average person going to do. They're going to look right here and be like, 5 rebounds plus 130? Yeah, let me go take the 4. You can click on somebody's line, y'all. You can click on this. You can click on this for y'all who going to start using Doink. Look, you can click on his line, and you can see what the line is for the alt. Somebody going to say, give me the 4 at minus 170. I want to play it safe. Got me fucked up. You average more than your line, they give up more than your line. I'll take your line. I'll take 5 rebounds for you. Please and thank you. At plus money. Please and thank you. It's rebounds. It's rebounds. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can literally, I can just do this. I can do this. I don't even got to stop. Oh, this motherfucker Gary Trent might have a good game. Like, but my eyes, I do this so much, y'all, but I could just do this and see when greens matching. I could just see greens on both sides, and it's going to catch my attention like, whoa. Now, we got to that. We got that far so far, right? We together. Y'all got y'all notepads out. We moving and grooving. Like, y'all picking up on these gems. You said this called Doink. Yeah, Doink Sports. I think I have a referral link. Where the fuck do I find my referral link at? I have a referral link to this. I think it's code Cuzzo. It got to be. My fucking referral code is the same on anything I'm affiliated with. I think code Cuzzo. And they give you like a free trial with that link. Yes, Trent chart looking crazy on props. Yeah, so now, yeah, I see what you're saying. So that's how I find your line, your actual line for the day. And what I mean by line is just the number, no alts, just the line that they put together today. You know what I'm saying? That's how I find those. I use these. I play straights, but I know a lot of y'all don't. So these are pieces that I will use to put on a parlay. And like I said, I will play that 4.5 at plus 130. I'm not scared and gonna be like, well, just give me 3 so that, because you think that seeing a minus in front make you safer. He gonna hit it or he not. And I'm trying to, if I got a parlay, I'm trying to use the least amount of legs as possible. I'm not with all that throwing 18 minus 300 shit together. I've lost minus 800 legs. I ain't into all that. The more people on your parlay, I've seen this statistic. For y'all who don't know this, when you make a parlay, every leg you add over the third leg drops your chances of hitting that motherfucker 10% per leg. For y'all who don't know that. So once you get to the 4th leg, drop 10% of your chances of hitting it. The 5th leg, 20%. 6th leg, 30%. It's not that you can't hit them, but I'm a high probability person. It's just, I'm a simple person, and shit that makes sense to me. I ain't with all that dropping my chances of hitting shit. You know what I'm saying? Brooke Lopez looks free. Where the link at for Doink? I don't know where to find it. It's doinksports.com. I don't know where to find that shit at. It used to be a thing up here. I used to have this thing like affiliate link. I don't know where that motherfucker at, but it's doinksports. Hold on. So we move on. Matter of fact, let's do this. Good morning, gang. Everything always great. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in the core of this cousin, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It's gotta be. My code will never be nothing else because of. So that's how I find my lines. I find my lines by looking at where you and you are averaging more than your line, and you don't even gotta like do no extra research. If it's green here, you averaging more. So, like I said, another reason I don't really do the things because a person will look here. He's done it, but I wish he didn't. Say all three of these was red. They'll be like, oh, he's never done it against them. I'm not taking that. That don't matter. That don't matter. We hit Nick Richards yesterday for 15 and 20 points at plus 1,000 for 20 points. He ain't did that shit ever in his career, let alone who he was playing. It don't matter. You can't worry about what they've done. You gotta get through your head. I'm trying to find a person that can have an out of body. It will keep you always finding value and keep your parlays shorter. You got to wrap your mind around potential. That's why I don't get into trends. I don't get into that shit because it's going to keep me limited, and I'm going to always be looking for, I'm going to miss out on so much good value because I'm worried about he never did that before or he never did that in his last 30 games. Every nigga that we gamble on is a motherfucking professional. At any moment, you can get out of body. And I'm trying to be ahead of that shit and play that motherfucker before the books get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? It's cuzzo. And it gets you $10 off 3 months plan. I plugged cuzzo in and it gets you $10 off the 3-month plan. Oh, there you go. Yep. Question. I followed your advice yesterday and took his line started at 13.5. How far would have went up the ladder? He scored 27. See, it's hard to say because I can't see this from yesterday. So that's why I'm going to show you where I'll go in the ladder. And I'm going to show you how I go in the ladder. So we figured out how I'll play lines, right? Like they regular line. And usually they regular line, I'll put 3 or 4 of them together and I can get to a 10-1, a plus 1,000. That's cool. How I find my gems that I be giving and that we be hitting in the court is I'm looking at something like this. I'm not going to stop scrolling till I see it. Remember what I told y'all when you see a dark green, right? Dark green mean they went way over they line for the day in that specific game. So whatever they line is, if it's green, you hit it. If it's dark green, like this 9, that means you went way over. Like, I mean, look, his line is 4.5. He had 9 rebounds the first game of the season. So by him going that much over, it's going to be dark green. Like, it's an outlier, right? This is what I do. At this point, when I'm looking for ladders, I don't even see this side with they stats. I don't see this side. I'm not looking here no more. That's going to keep me in the trend. If I'm paying attention to your stats, now I'm stuck in this little limited, what you've done lately type shit. I don't want to be there no more. Now it's time to get out of body and let's get into that in that one bag, right? I don't even see the left side. All I'm looking for is this right side. And I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Something like this. And is that even dark? I can find darker. Something. Oh, beautiful. Team defense and teams injuries report. This is what I'm looking for. Now remember, dark. Damn, these niggas is getting their ass kicked by small forwards. Who the fuck is that? Who? That's Derek. Who that back? Getting his ass smoked. Now remember, I told you individual games, dark green mean you just got out of body on that line. The defense is going to be dark green when a person went out of body on the person line who they about to play against. So basically, by who is this? Turian Prince line being 8.5, it's going to show you, it's going to stick out to you that all 4 of these games, which is the first 4 games of the year, which don't even, this shouldn't even be here. Ben Simmons played center yesterday. So you shouldn't even, but I understand his position in small forward. So I'm really going to eliminate this. Basically, every game, These niggas don't win so far over 8.5 that they all that dark green, right? What I need for me to even consider laddering you is this. Remember, we done already got into these averages. When this average is dark green, I'm on your ass. Pause. I'm on your ass. That's all I'm looking for when I'm thinking ladders. Because if your line is 8.5 and they're giving up 23 points to your position, and it sticks out like a sore thumb because this matters, but it's the average. It's the average. When the average is dark green, that just means damn near everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing it. I don't need one person that did it here, and then 8 games later, he had an out of every fucking small forward that steps on the court against these niggas, then had an out of body, which is gonna make the average be an out of body. So you telling me that small forwards is averaging 23 points against him? Now I love this. For y'all who don't have Eyes Jam, this part is free. I'm not using it I'm using it for EV, of course, but I'm using it to line shop. Matter of fact, you don't need this. You don't need this. I'm gonna teach y'all how to just work this doink. Teach y'all how to work this doink. Now look at this. For him to get 9 points, which is insane. To get 9 points is plus money, which I understand because odds are always going to go off recency bias, right? So they looking at it like 3 points here, 3 points there. Let's put it back on this season. They like 3 points his last 2 games, so they going to be like, yeah, he ass. But for one, if you are a person who like trends, motherfucker, he didn't hit this number twice this season already. If you care about shit like that. If y'all want to look at this, because I know some of y'all do, so I'll do it. Motherfucker done hit his line against Memphis every game he played them but one, right? So I'm already sold on it from there. I'm already sold anyway, because how the fuck you can't get 9 if they giving up 23? So his line is plus money. These are shit where I'm talking about where it's like the books do fuck up. Why would you make this nigga line 8.5 at plus money when he's hit it twice this year? He's hit it every time he's played them. And they just allowing small forwards to walk on that court and do what the fuck they want. Why would you make his line plus money? Why would you make 9 points plus money? So you already got me right there. It depends on what you're looking at. I'm gonna go to game day. I'm gonna show you what I use game day for. I use them both. You gotta, at some point, if you using just one platform, you doing yourself a disservice. You gotta have 1, 2, 3 things that you can be able to cross-reference off of. So you can look at alts on here. So look, if you remember I showed y'all, if you click his line, right? I'm an all-in nigga. I'll go up to 20, seeing that you allow 23. I'll have you get your biggest fucking game this year against them type shit. So let's see. His line 8.5. Let's see what 10.5 is. 11. Oh, you can't get 11. 12.5. See, this is the thing with FanDuel. They'll be having shit. What would you give me, FanDuel? To get 15 points is plus 550 on FanDuel. The best line, which I don't understand what happened and where we went wrong. How the fuck did DraftKings becoming the dominant book? And this is what I be telling y'all about line shopping. There are plus 150 more. If I put 100 on FanDuel on this prop, it'll return 650. The 550 I won and my 100 I wager, right? If I put 6, it'll give me 100 will give me 650 on FanDuel, 800 on DraftKings. Even if you don't bet 100, let's just say 10. 10 will bring me 65 or 80. I don't know about y'all. I'm not in the business of giving up shit. I'm gonna line shop. But I'm just saying for 15, y'all giving up 23, 15 points is crazy. These are crazy odds at 15 points. Do that mean he'll get it? No, but it's value with us seeing that even taking 15, they still allow 8 more points than that. I'm gonna push it to the limit, nigga. I see they only gonna give you 16.5. Nigga, I can imagine. Let me see. Somebody got 20, and it's gonna be Bet365. Who is that? Oh man, who is that? That's these niggas, right? Torian Prince. Hold on. I want to see some points. That 15 look sweet. That 15 looks sweet. I ain't gonna hold you. Even 20 is plus 1,600. Plus 1,600 on Bet365. Like, that's value to me. I'm not gonna touch it because you ain't got no other books that's playing that, so I don't have nothing to weigh it off of, type shit. Like, look, like even these, like 440 on Caesar, 550, 600, and then it's always DraftKings lately. That's just jumped out the roof. But that's super valuable to me for y'all to be allowing 23 points. Same with his rebounds. Now, the rebounds is interesting because he's averaging way over 3.5, over 4. So he averaged 6, they give up 6. Let's see what the odds is for 6 rebounds. Plus 300. Like, y'all get where I'm going with this? Like, you gonna give me plus 300 at his average? And the average they give up? Like, okay. Keep throwing them lines out there. I'm gonna hunt. I'm gonna hawk these gems every time. Every time. You give up 6 rebounds to his position, he averaged 6 rebounds, and you don't think that I'm gonna take a 6 at plus 300? Now look, if I find one more of them, chat, we at plus 1,000, plus 1,100 with just 2 legs. I'm not trying to go 5, 6, 7, 8 legs to get there. I'll take it every time. Been cashing me out. Like, this don't even make sense to me. Why would his line be 3.5 and he averages 6 and they give up 6? Dumb shit, dumb lines. These are dumbass lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, that we can take. So that's what I'm looking at when it comes to ladders. When the defensive side, the average is dark green, meaning that it's way over the line. Let's see if we can find another one in this game. Got another one. Brook Lopez. And the good thing about these gems, like I said, that why you have to get out trends, because his line is 5. Remember, their line is generally their average when it comes to like the head-to-head or their previous games. That's how the books work. They're going to make the average. Appreciate that follow, Bronx, mate. They're going to go off the averages, right? So if you're a person paying attention to trends, most of the time, the plays that you play with value, like we just find that Torian Prince, not going to make sense to the average person that look at trends. I can't count how many times I done hit some shit and a person be like, what was you looking at when you seen it? Because I didn't see it. The reason you didn't see it is because you looking at they past trends. You looking at what they did against some head-to-head. You looking at what they did their last 5 to 10 games. The shit I ain't never looked at. That's why you didn't see the value that I seen. I'm looking at potential. I don't give a fuck about what you did because it's going to make us take shit odds. Worried about that. I take his 4-6 straight all the time. Yeah, you smart. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to that. That's why when people be trying to cross-reference my plays, they be like, what made you, or how did you see that? Because I'm showing y'all how I be finding snipes. I'm looking so far past the line that they giving me. I don't give a fuck about that line. I mean, I do if I want to make a parlay, but for the most part, I'm looking way past that line. I'm looking for where these defenses is giving up its weaknesses at. Hunt weaknesses. If you don't take nothing else out this stream, I want all y'all to get on whatever y'all do the research and hunt weaknesses. Hunt weaknesses. I swear to God, you drop some gems. You teaching me something for sure. And that's all I'm here for, bro. I'm going to do this with y'all every day for every slate moving forward. I don't ask y'all for nothing. This shit is free. I just want y'all to learn something that you can take with you. It's enough money. These bitches owe down. You hear me? That's why my motto is rob the robbers. These bitches owe down. I want it to be like a day or two where we just fuck them up collectively. It ain't got to be off my play. I don't care about that shit. I ain't never been no nigga who do this shit for clout. Like, in nothing I've ever done in life, I want to fuck these niggas up. Does Doink have bar graphs? No. This is their form of bar graphs, which is way better to me. Way better to me. Because I like colors. I like colors. So I don't need to see the bars. These, when they green, you covered whatever your line is today. When they red, you didn't. When it's dark green, you went way over. Play your straights. Play your straights. I understand that a lot of people don't be feeling like you can make money off of that shit, but you got to be in this shit long term. And you got to see, the thing that I don't like about sports betting is it make people delusional. Like, the shit that I hear and I read day in and day out, it's like, my nigga, I just want to record you and play it back so you can hear how fucking dumb you sound. I ask people all the time when it comes to straight bets. I always use the same example. If I walk up to you right now and I say, give me $50, I'll give you 100 back. No strings attached. It ain't a soul on this fucking earth that ain't gonna think twice. Especially, and I'm dead ass, like no strings attached. And it's no strings attached. It ain't a soul on this earth that ain't gonna be like, what the fuck? Here go the 50, nigga, give me my 100. That's all a straight bet is. But when it come to gambling, all of a sudden, it's gotta be 50 to 5 million. What's the difference? If you take your day-to-day logics, apply it to this shit, it'll make you understand what we be saying when we like play your straights. If I play a straight for $100 and I play 2 parlays for $25 a piece, say I lose both parlays, but I hit my straight. I went 1 and 3, and I'm still profiting $50 because I still won 50. I won 100, lost 50 off of the 2 parlays. It balances out your bread. When you just chase all parlays, which we all know it's harder to hit and you get hooked, you setting yourself up for a bunch of losing days. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody can hit parlays just every day. So it's like, what do it hurt you to throw a straight in here and there to just balance out your day? You know what I'm saying? Whatever unit amount I spend in parlays, you best believe I got double that amount in straight bets just to balance myself out. It's going to be days where I lose it all. But more days than not, I'm going to hit my straight bets because these are well researched. You know what I'm saying? And my parlay might lose by a leg or something, but I'm trying to balance myself out. You know what I'm saying? But people are so fucking delusional, and it's like, niggas be on Discord getting hell when they try to give a person a plus 10,000 and it lose. Like, my nigga, most people play odds and don't even know what the fuck they mean. A plus 1,000 is a 10 to 1. A plus 10,000 is 100 to 1. Why are you mad at me? Because I gave you a play, you know, trying to feed a family that had 100 to 1 chance, a 1 in 100 chance of hitting. You don't even know what you betting on. You just throwing money on shit because you seen that it turned 5 to 500 or 5 to 5,000, but don't even know what the fuck you got going on. You just betting on shit. Understand what the fuck you looking at. So nobody can bamboozle you. Greed is always, when it boils down to it, and you know, no disrespect, honey, but when it boils down to it, when it comes to a lot of niggas' demises in life, it's always greed or bitches. And that's not even saying women as in a bad way, because some niggas just be out of body and for no fucking reason. But it always boils down to greed or women 90% of the time for a nigga demise. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always boils down to one of the two. You done got greedy or it's got something to do with your goddamn feelings. You know, we all are. And that's why I don't point fingers at nobody, because I was the same person. Parlay, 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 parlay. Fuck that straight. What the fuck am I gonna do with a plus 100? Like, I start getting around real gamblers and they start making me understand, like, bruh, you thinking of it in a different way. Like, this shit don't apply. The same logic don't apply as in real life. Use your real life logic. Use your fucking head. It only makes sense. But no one wants to hear that. Just like you always hear people say, a person to drop a winning slip and then a person to say, like, but what about the other 4 you lost? And as soon as I read that, I'll be thinking to myself, like, these motherfuckers don't understand units. This shit really is showing the lack of people math skills. But you know what the problem with that is? I didn't understand units. Guess what I did? I asked the motherfucker, please explain this shit further, because this math, and I'm very good at math, I just didn't really understand it. But before a person asks, can you go further? Can you make me understand? They pride kick in and they rather badmouth you and do what they want to do because they don't understand. Nigga, ask the question. Anybody in my Discord will tell you, I have no problems with doing one-on-ones or whatever. If you don't understand how to find your unit, ask. Just ask before you sit there and badmouth a motherfucker, because it is very much possible when you bet in units to play 5 plays in a day, only hit 1. going 1-4 negative in actual plays and can double more than you spent on everything altogether. It is very much possible. And she don't be listening. Play your straights. It don't hurt you to throw a straight in. Nobody just sit there and said play 100 straights in a day. I always tell people, however many parlays you play, not number wise, like amount wise. So say you spent like $100 across 4 parlays or whatever. I don't give a fuck how you split your money up. But say you spent like $100 on parlays. Some way, fashion, or form, it need to be 200 spent on straight bets. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You need to be doubling. You should have more money on straight bets than on parlays in a day to kind of like balance out your days. What's a straight, since I can ask? A straight bet is just a single bet. A single bet. Just taking somebody to do something or they ain't. Not parlaying it with other. Once you add a second person to it, once you put Brook Lopez for 10 points and Giannis for 15 points, once you put them together, that's a parlay. If you just play Brook Lopez points by itself, that's a straight bet. That's a straight bet. A straight bet is just a single bet. You can't even speak the word parlay to professional gamblers who've been doing this shit their entire life, 20, 30, 40 years. They'll look at you like you stupid and probably kick you out their house. Because the way I was taught, motherfucker told me, nigga, when you go to work every day, my nigga, including yourself, how many times you seen everybody in that motherfucker do their job that day? Including yourself. Nigga, we all done went to that motherfucker. We ain't got no more PTO. We need the extra money. He said, now imagine a motherfucker who getting $1 million on salary who gonna make that money one way or another. Why would you go to work and bet on 10 niggas and that motherfucker to complete their mission for the day? No. So why would you bet on 10 people on a parlay that's gonna get paid millions regardless if they don't go out that bitch and do nothing? It's the same logic. It's the more legs, the less likely you is to hit it because somebody came to work today not to work today, if that makes sense. And the more legs you add, you giving yourself a higher chance of having that one person who in that, you know what we can't research, y'all? Who baby sick and kept them up all night. So they coming down with a head cold. And y'all know as a father, y'all know them kid codes ain't no joke to catch. Nigga done went through his bitch phone and see she got a side nigga whole stomach in that bitch hurting. He feeling like he got a hangover at work. That type shit you can't research. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You can't research that type of shit. We don't know what these niggas be going through outside of the numbers. So I be damned if I just sit here and get to keep adding niggas on top of niggas to get a big parlay for a big payout, giving myself a higher chance of adding that one nigga who fucked up and literally ain't here to work. He came to work, not to work today. He know he gonna get his 100 million fucking regardless. I'll see y'all niggas next week when I feel better. I don't need you on my parlay. We don't know who the fuck it's gonna be, so I'm not gonna put myself in the position to likely put you on my damn parlay. Niggas don't think like this, y'all. It's you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about shit like that. The main thing that I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to or realize, which is like, to me, like the biggest logic, these motherfuckers are human beings like us. Just because they got more money don't mean they don't go through the same broke nigga problems that we got. They go through the same shit. And what do they say? More money, more problems. You think your life hard? Don't think because that nigga got all that money, his life ain't. That nigga got every family member known to man begging for money every day. Bitches fucking with him where he don't know if the bitch like him or not, or she only around because she know he rich. You know what I'm saying? They go through the same shit we go through, if not more. You got to put this into, niggas be cussing niggas out. The big one that fucked me up, y'all, these niggas be goddamn DMing niggas. Ain't no way you went out your goddamn way and sent this nigga a message about he sold your, that nigga don't give a fuck. Man, what? You sold my parlay, hoe ass nigga. If I was a professional, I would literally dedicate my off days to replying to all of them saying, nigga, I don't give a fuck about your parlay. My bills is paid, nigga. Fuck you and that parlay. That's why I couldn't be famous, because you're not about to keep hassling me about this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would be that nigga. On God, I would be that nigga that replied. I would take my off days and reply. I would be the motherfucking KD without a burner replying to no, I probably would need a burner because I'm probably gonna get hella toxic on somebody. Nigga, fuck you and your mother. I hope you hit your next parlay and pay your rent. You know, hope you lose your next one and lose your house type shit. So I probably would have to need a burner or I'll probably be out the league. But that's neither here nor there. Look, here go another one, y'all. So now y'all know how we identifying ladders. Look at this. Brooke Lopez line is 4.5. Look at how there. Now, most people be thinking like, see, and this kind of helps you understand the teams too, because Brooke Lopez, the one thing I hate about this big bitch, how are you that big and don't get no rebounds? Why are you this big and don't get no rebounds? But I'm gonna tell you why his big ass don't get no rebounds. For one, the bitch can't jump over a piece of paper. Like, if y'all ever heard him talk, this nigga's a literal giant. You can't jump over a piece of paper. He's a stretch, right? So you got to take into account he's not putting himself in position to get like offensive rebounds because, bitch, you always at the three-point line. And then the way the league is set up now, a lot of centers can shoot. So you shoot, you know, not only are you standing at the three-point line on offense, most likely you checking a shooting big. So, and you're not fast enough. This nigga got to be probably one of the slowest niggas in the league. You're not fast enough to get from the three-point line to a rebound. So that's why Brooke Lopez numbers are low. But what this kind of can tell you is, look at all these rebounds people get against them. You know what the first thing that tell me is when I see a lot of rebounds like this, out the gate, even though I know who it is, if I didn't know, just say you a casual, like gambling, you like looking at numbers, but you don't really know the players. I know who it is, but even if I didn't know who it was, when I see this many rebounds, that instantly tells me you got an inside big, which we know they do, Edie. But this tells me it's an inside big on that team because centers are in the paint getting a lot of rebounds, if that makes sense to y'all. I know who the center is, but I'm talking to the people who don't know shit about basketball. They follow the numbers. You know what I'm saying? This would tell you when you see high rebounds, they must not have a shooting center because this is telling me if the center's just getting a lot of rebounds, the center is somewhere close to the rim. Yeah, they got Edie, the rookie. They got Edie. Because you know Jared Jackson went to the power forward. But they allowing 10 rebounds a game to centers. His line is 4.5. So let's look at his alt line. Let's say 6. Okay, we getting the plus money. I like 6 at plus 145. That's something I'll throw on a parlay. Let's see, 8. They're giving up 10. All I'm looking at is 8. Y'all see the odds we get for 8 on FanDuel and DraftKings. This is how you find value. Stop worrying about what a nigga did. Hunt teams that have weaknesses. Drop your fucking nuts. It's that simple. And your I don't even know whatever the fuck y'all want to call what y'all got, ladies. Drop them bitches. Drop your lips. You know what I'm saying? This 8, I'm not even at the average, and we already at plus 470. Let's see what the actual average is. I would ladder the fuck out of this. The only reason I'm not gonna ladder this yet, I don't really know what to say to y'all, honey. You know what I'm saying? Drop your tits or something. Like, I don't know. Ain't no other lines up yet, but I want to see. But this would be a ladder. I didn't run this. Y'all take with any of this shit with a grain of salt. Y'all do what y'all want. The one thing I love about when people do these, including myself, I don't gotta sell you on shit. You looking at what I'm looking at. You do what you want with that. Don't wait for me to be like, to signal it. Yeah, let's play this. Nigga, you looking at what I'm looking at. I'm giving you the logic. You looking at the numbers like me. Play what the hell you want to play. But this is how I be finding ladders. 8 plus 470. They giving up 10. Fuck it, let's go to the actual 10 that y'all give up. Plus 1,300. But look at this, y'all. Look at this. Peep this though. Look, 8. No, I want to do 10 because I want to make an example. 10, right? This what the casuals do. Oh no, I ain't fucking with no 10. That nigga ain't hit 10 all season. Hold on, let's see. He done did it twice against them. I wish he didn't because the motherfucker would have been like, he ain't never got 10 against them, and he ain't did it this year. Yeah, you sit your ass in that bubble playing the minus 300s because you worried about being safe. We out this bitch catching bodies on you know what I'm saying? There we go. Fuck it. Drop them ovaries. You seen when he hit a 3. That big ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? This how casuals be. I ain't playing no 10. The most he'd have never had was 8. Let's just eliminate. Look, just for an example, y'all. Versus Memphis. Eliminate these last 2 games. Right? Oh no, he only had 5, 3, and 1 against them. He's never hit 10 against them. All right, Mr. Minus 300. You right, my nigga. I don't want no smoke. I'm telling y'all how y'all see me keep dropping these gems that we hit in the Discord every day. How Big Dog go about shit. I don't give a fuck what you did. I'm looking at what you can do because that's where the value gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you got going on minus 300. You know what I'm saying? So that's something like we got to pay attention to these. Now look, I'm gonna show y'all something. If you got game day, let me put y'all on to something. This how y'all know Big Dog be locked. Shit already up. I might gotta zoom in on this. I'm gonna show y'all something. Let me put y'all niggas on some time. Before I do anything, we got sold yesterday because I had Donovan Mitchell for 8 assists. He ended with 7. Now, I couldn't wait for this information to drop, and I know it's about to piss me off, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is about to piss me off so bad because I watched it with my eyes. I missed like the first quarter, so I don't know the exact number, but I know damn well he ended with 7. His line was 8. Oh, yeah, we about to go through those. I just want to show y'all something. I'm bouncing back and forth, just trying to give y'all some tips on some shit. I watched Donovan Mitchell go ham in the first half. Second half, they came out the gate doubling. I watched Garland bitch ass miss 3 in a row, wide open threes off passes from Donovan. That's 10 assists right there. Wade sold us. I watched, in the third quarter, I watched this nigga throw an alley-oop to Jared Allen, and he missed that bitch. You big bitch, how you missed that? Right? Let me teach y'all something. Put y'all on something. Now, this is why I use game day. Ooh, y'all getting all the gems in this motherfucker. Y'all getting all the gems in this motherfucker today. Hey, listen, whatever you motherfuckers hit, just tag me in that shit. I don't want nothing from you. Just tag me, be like, man, I got this gem out Big Dog stream this morning. I'm gonna learn you niggas something. It's always the big motherfuckers. You big goofy bitch blocks. What's up? Shout out my right hand. And doing this motherfucker somewhere. All right, so look. This is about to piss me off. Oh my fucking God. I gotta walk this off, y'all, because I'm about to punch a hole through this monitor. Hold on, y'all. Y'all don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm about to show y'all what I'm looking at. Do anybody know what I'm looking at before I say what I'm looking at? That got me ready to punch a hole through one of these 3 fucking monitors. I knew it was gonna be hot. I did not know it was gonna be this fucking hot. This how y'all know Big Dog know what the fuck is going on, man. This is when you see a read is right, but the niggas ain't, man. Who know what the fuck I'm looking at, man? Grab a black. You goddamn right, man. Grab a black, man. Where the fuck is my lighter at, man? Because I'm about to punch a hole in some shit around this bitch. Fuck them passes. You right, y'all right, though. Listen. Man, I gotta like the black, man. You right, honey, man. Real nigga shit. Hold on, let me get this goddamn coffee. Yeah. I need to throw some crack in this bitch because I'm pissed off. Listen. Y'all know what's funny about this shit, though, y'all? I'm teaching y'all some shit. A nigga on nobody did it, but I'm saying a casual on Twitter. What the fuck made you pick that? I hate you niggas. Not you niggas. I'm talking to, because I know one of you troll bitches is in here and ain't gonna say nothing, trying to pick up on some shit, but ain't gonna say, you motherfuckers who I'm talking, I hate you bitches. Because y'all be quick to say we sold. Motherfucker, I got a Cavs jersey. My nigga, you thought I made the play and then went out there and played? Like the black, they know, I can't smoke weed on this motherfucker. Weirdos, you sold. Who sold? Nigga, how the fuck I ain't playing? I made a read that you probably didn't even think. And y'all, do y'all remember what the odds was for him for 8? Y'all know what? We got one more day. These bitches got me fucked up. Now I'm mad. We dropping another, appreciate the follow. Cakes. We gonna drop another pay to rent parlay. We missed that motherfucker yesterday, but we got one more day till rent due. So we coming another pay to rent parlay today. Don't take my name. I think I'm about to patent it, right? Was Jim, he was going late. Yeah. The odds was plus 400 for that. And I know probably people scared of that. Like, oh shit, 400, my nigga. I'm teaching y'all some shit. Now y'all know. And I'm, for all 60, 80 y'all in here, I'm glad y'all in here. Because you know why? Y'all won't hesitate to tell a lotto I dropped, because now y'all know how bad I think. Now y'all know how I think. Why another motherfucker, you know, the minus 300 niggas, you know what I'm saying? Why they be trying to cross-reference like, that's not hitting. Y'all know they be quick to be in your comments like, he's not hitting that. Because y'all know what they looking at. Y'all know what they looking at. They looking at it like past trends. He ain't did that. He never did that against them. Now y'all, 70 people, y'all know exactly how I think. And y'all know every time, whether it hit or not, that nigga Banner, I guarantee you, that read is for a reason. Like, y'all know that I got the reads. That third eye activated. You feel me? Y'all know now, seeing what I'm looking at and how I go about shit, the third eye is activated. And I hope that y'all be the only ones that tell, and another motherfucker be like, that ain't hitting. Thank you. Because when we hit this motherfucker and get to paying bills and throwing money on the timeline like ain't no tomorrow, bitch, fuck you. You feel me? So, I'm looking at this. This just fucked me up. I swear to God, y'all, I knew it was going to be at least 10. Because he ended with 7. No, 11. I knew it was going to be at least 11. Because he ended with 7, and I watched 4 misses. So for y'all who don't know, I'll go here. For y'all who don't know, this is what a potential assist is, and it matters. It matters. If you want to ladder a person assist, pay attention to their potential assists. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to their potential assists. Because we all know that everybody don't make a shot. You're going to pass it to a motherfucker, he going to miss. But when you see a person has a high potential assist, that at least tell you they passed the ball to niggas. You feel me? They passed the ball. And me personally, when your potential assist is double your actual assist, oh, I'm really on you. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't keep missing. They're not going to keep missing. Is there potential rebounds on game day 2? That's not what they're called. But yes, I'm about to show you. Yep. And the funny thing is, that's where I was going with it, because we're thinking about Brook Lopez, right? That's the reason we came over here. But I had to see this. So anytime you pass it to a person, for like the ones who don't know, I'm not saying you slow, or some of y'all know. When you pass it to a person and they make the shot off of that pass, that's an assist. When you pass it to a person and they miss, that's a potential assist, which again matters because it at least gives you, it lets you know that they passed it. This nigga should have had 15 assists yesterday. 15 assists. He ended with 7. So 8 times he passed it to somebody and they shot the ball and missed it. That is insane. That is a hook of hell. We played 8. He got 7. Now we see this motherfucker had 15 potentials. Now, to answer your question, what I came here for is this. Remember we was looking at 8 and 10. Remember, right? For y'all who don't remember, we looking at this 8 and 10 ladder. They giving up 10, Memphis is giving up 10 rebounds this season to centers. We already see that 8, which is less than that 10, is plus 470. The full 10 is plus 1,300. What would you do now, Banner? I'm going to play it regardless, but it's always best to cross-reference somewhere. So I'm going to tell y'all what y'all look at. Assists, you look at potential assists. Rebounds, you looking at a person who get a lot of rebound chances. Where do you find that at? So look, we're going to click on Brook Lopez. I'm going to come down to his logs, right? So his last game, he had 6 rebounds. I don't give a fuck about how many rebounds you had. We just seen Donovan had 7, should have had 15. I care about how many times you had a rebound chance. He had 6. He should have had 14. What's a rebound chance? A rebound chance is anytime the ball hit the rim and come within 2 feet of you. It bounced your direction. Do that mean you grabbed it? No. You know what's crazy? This is how you know I know my shit. I don't even know what his rebound chances is. Remember what I just told y'all. That motherfucker could be at the 3-point line. He just don't got the speed to actually chase rebounds. Now, say he was in the right corner checking the center, right? At the 3 line. The ball bounced off towards him, but one of them fast niggas like Giannis or Dame Lillard came through and swooped that bitch up and took off running. He still got a rebound chance because the ball bounced his direction. He could have got the rebound. That don't mean you're going to get it, but you could have got the rebound because it bounced your direction. So when you're looking at rebounds, you want to potentially look at somebody who rebound chances is higher than the rebounds you want them for. I don't think there could be no, it's not a potential. It is a potential rebound. It's just called something different. It's called rebound chances. It's the same thing. So he had 6, could have had 14, had 4, could have had 8, had 4, could have had 5, had 8, could have had 16. So we see that he is in positions to where he can have way more rebounds than his actual numbers indicate. That's why you got to take these numbers with a grain of salt. But a lot of people don't know what to look for. And that's why I'm here, to show you that extra shit to look at. You know what I'm saying? They just don't understand or know what they're looking for. So I don't blame a person that look at trends. I don't blame y'all. I'm just trying to help you get out that habit and teach you, if you know what you're looking for. That's how I find gems every day, because I understand and I look at potential. I'm looking at potential assists when I want to ladder your assists or even take your line. I'm looking at potential rebounds when I want to take, appreciate that follow, when I want to take rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So even off topic, but is there a site you like for soccer, John, stats wise, etc.? I know you be sharp with them. SofaScore. And it's free. SofaScore gets you together. You can click on teams, you can click on players, and tell you their shots per game and all that. But yeah, so that's why I'm trying to get y'all out of that habit. And the only reason he's red, because I'm on the I'm on that alternates. I think his line was 4.5, right? Yeah. So we see he done hit the 4. But that's why I'm trying to get y'all out that habit of like, damn, Bettor took him for 10. He ain't hit 10 all season. My nigga, if you think I looked at what the nigga did lately, I wouldn't hit nothing over plus 100. All I would be subjected to do is play. I'm forcing myself. When you look at trends, all you doing is forcing yourself to play big leg parlays. Simple as that. Because everything you got on that bitch is negative odds. And we know 90% of people trying to get that bitch to where it's going to turn 10 to 100, 10 to 500, 10 to 1,000. So you forcing your hand to put a lot of legs on there because you're scared to get out your comfort zone, because you're limiting yourself, because you won't take nothing that you ain't seen them do lately. It's not how the game goes. It's not how the game goes. And like I said, you know I'm not lying, because every person in this stream have took a parlay with all negative odds and the bitch still lost. The motherfucker still lose. So what does that tell you if it's still lose? I just said it yesterday on Twitter. Ain't nothing safe. We're gambling. Understand that, y'all. We're gambling on other human beings to do something. Just because you did something every day don't mean you're going to do it today. We don't know how you feeling today and if you up for what you've been doing. So I don't even bother looking at the shit. I'll take the over. Kid, what up? Right. I'm definitely going to take the 4.5. I'm looking at 8 and 10, y'all. His line is 4.5, right? Let's go back here. Now, this is individual logs. Let's just say on the season, we got it on the season. For the season alone, y'all, pay attention to here. This is his averages, like we was looking at averages over there. Y'all see this number? This is the individual games. This is the average. You don't think that I would take him for his line at 5 rebounds when you averaging 11 rebound chances? So 11 rebounds come your way a game, and you don't think I'm gonna take you to get 5 of them hoes? Like, huh? You know what I'm saying? They got potential assists. Like a person like a Dame Lillard. Like, I don't even know what your assist line is, but if your assist line is like 6 or 7, and I see that you putting people in position 14 times a game to get an assist, it's common sense. I don't give a fuck if you actually got it. You're showing me that you actually do pass the niggas, and they're taking shots off of those passes. That's on them to hit it. And it's, if you look at the assist average, so basically, out of 14 times he put his team in position, on average, 8 times they miss. 6 of them convert, just on average. But I'm assuming, I would bet he averaged 6. Yeah, he's got over the 6 more than one, but it's still good to just take an average. We're dealing with a small sample size. Yeah, I'll still be losing. You know what I'm saying? You might as well hunt value. It don't even matter what you take anymore. It just got to at least make sense. Which tab on? Where am I right here? Player game logs. So yeah, so I think we done with this game, right? All right. Let's go here. And like I said, I'm not signaling nothing. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just like helping people help themselves. I'm not gonna signal nothing. Y'all looking at what I'm looking at. I'm giving y'all the sauce. Play what you want to play. So look, like I said, look, all I see is red. So for the ones who be using props, like I said, y'all see bars. It would have been a bar saying he got 11 points. It would have been another bar saying 18. That'd have been green. I just see colors. Like, it's the same shit. It's just colors. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm looking for. Okay, here go one. Here go one right here, like a line. I'm just looking at a line. I'm just looking at lines. I'm gonna show you a way 2 points. So rebounds, rebound chances, assists, potential assists, field goal attempts. Do anybody ever even think of that? Or even 3-pointers? What better do you want from a nigga who you got taking threes than a nigga who shoot a lot of threes? If I want you for threes, I need your average to be a lot of them hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's the same with points. So his line is 10.5. He averages a rough 11. They give up 11. So that's like your line. So we see not only like they've given up 11, 3 of the 4 games to small forwards this year. He's gotten it 2 of the 4 if you care about trends. And I only say these because I know people care about trends. I don't look at them at all, but I still have to understand teaching. You got to hit it from every angle, right? So he's hit it multiple times this year. They've given it up 3 out of their 4 games. All I care about is the averages. But it also helps where if I need you for 11 points, let's just say you took 2s all game, right? So in order to cover 11 points, I need you to make, if you just took all 2s, which we know that ain't going to be how Dylan Brooks scored because he shoot 3s. But let's just say you took all 2s. I would need you to hit 6 of them bitches to cover. So the first thing I'm going to look at is, do you even take 6 shots? He averages 10 shots. That makes sense? If I'm looking at it like I said, and I know you're going to hit a damn 3, at least 1, but let's just say you didn't shoot no 3s, which is cap. He shoot 5 of them hoes a game. If you had to just take all 2s, I would need you to hit 6 to get the 12 points to cover, whereas you shoot 10 times a game. So at least I know you shoot more than what I actually need you to hit to help me get to the line I need you to hit. It be little shit like that niggas don't even think about or look at. If I take you for 3 threes, with 3s it's different. I need you shooting more 3s, like double the amount of 3s that I'm taking you for. If I'm taking you for 4 threes, you can't shoot no less than 8 of them hoes a game. No less. Not 7, not 6. Why would I take you for 4 threes? You average 6 a game. Now I'm giving myself a smaller margin. Like, oh shit, he can't miss but 2. Nah, nigga, I want a motherfucker where you can miss half your shit and still cover. Quay, what up? What's up, Quay? You know what I'm saying? I need you to shoot double what I need you for. I'm not taking, let's see, who the fuck gonna let this bitch go? Ooh. Perfect example. I'll take Jalen Green for any amount of threes. This motherfucker shoot 12 of them bitches a game. Your ass really study this shit. This all I know, Quay. I ain't get where I'm at for no. This is literally all I know, bro. Like, I tell people all the time, you know, I'm blessed to say I was able to quit corporate America back in September. This is how. I got 3 monitors up, Quay, and my right-handed guy. It's a stat line on every one of these bitches, bro. I real life from the wake up. Take care of the fam, get these kids in school, and I am blocks to tell you I'm locked the fuck in all day. This how I make my money. This how I get Quavo in here. Oh yeah, you see, yeah. Me and Quavo. Wait, you see, he got a VIP. That's my brother. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to get on your level. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on your level. You see, I done tapped in and just chatting. I'm trying to get where you at, Quay. God bless you and the whole Quay family. You already know how that is. QF for sure. But like this nigga shoot 12 threes. So wow, even if you took Jalen Green to get like 6 threes, the nigga he shoot 12. Like a nigga said yesterday, like, why would anybody take, who was it? LaMelo for 8 or 9 threes. I say the thing is, it sounds like a lot. I think you understand how many fucking threes LaMelo Ball jack up a game. I think I do one bet. This isn't fucking insane. What's wrong with this nigga? What is wrong with LaMelo Ball? What is wrong with him? Y'all, blocks hate this nigga. Hey, why are you firing up 12 threes like you Steph Curry out there, bitch? But the thing is, though, I mean, you shooting, you a little under 40%. Like, you hitting 5 of them hoes a game, but damn, like, so to the average person, like taking a nigga for 8 threes or something like that scare a person, but it really ain't. You're not like killing yourself. This motherfucker fire up 12 of them bitches a game. A game. Look at this nigga 3-point attempts y'all every game this season so far. What in the fuck? Quite, I'm gonna holler at you, bro, because I think I need to stick my ass on this just chatting shit, to be honest. I know where I can do with this just chatting shit. I need to, bro. We're gonna have to politic or something. That LaMelo Ball shit. You just don't like it because it's not traditional basketball, Blocks. I get it. That's why y'all, this nigga Blocks don't like LaMelo or Luka. He just hate the way they play as point guard. You know what I'm saying? Look at how many threes this nigga shoot a game. What's wrong with this nigga? So let's see. We here for gems. We just trying to find us some gems. I'm gonna go. What y'all think? Who been listening? What do y'all think I'm looking at right now? What do y'all think I'm looking at for this nigga Jabari right now? I'm around, just holla, bro. All right, bet. Hey, message me your Discord, bro. I'm gonna pop in that motherfucker next time you in. I'm gonna have to just catch you in there or whatever. We can politic for sure. Just DM it to me. I don't put in here. These niggas weirdos. Rebounds. Nope. Let me find out y'all ain't in here paying attention, man. You want dark green on the defense. You want dark green. It should stick out like a sore thumb to you. You don't, not just green. No, I take that back. Let's take this back. I'm with y'all. I'm thinking ladders. So y'all not wrong. Y'all not wrong who said rebounds, because I taught y'all when the average is green, because this is their line. So when the average is green on both sides, you're correct. So I don't want y'all thinking that you're wrong. All the people who said rebounds, this 6.5 looks very appealing because what we say, the average is green. I'm talking gems. I'm talking that gem shit. One of them, man, looking at a set of titties on one of them, man, stop playing, bro. Thank you. Not even assists. Assists? Yeah, but no. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, it do look dark green, honey, but it's darker green. It's a darker green average. It's something darker. That's kid. It's actually something. It's harder to here. Let me take my chat off. It's something actually darker. So you're not wrong. Like assists, yeah. Average wise, yeah. It's something darker. Points. And points and assists. I ain't never even slid over there, though. I don't even be showing y'all this. You can definitely do that because I think you can. God damn. You can do these. Because don't the books give alt lines for these now? You can do alt lines. Can you do alt lines? I'm thinking big, y'all. Y'all know how I'm coming. Big dog, thinking big numbers, big money. Yeah? All right, so we can come down here. But before we come down here, I need to know that y'all are listening. Let's just go back to the regular. What is it here? FanDuel do? All right, we can go over there, but I just need y'all to understand what the fuck going on so when y'all get on Doink and y'all see this shit, it's points. You said what? You said what, honey? Assist? It's not assist. It's not assist. That's what you're talking about, honey? Points. No, it's not assist. That average ain't dark green. It's like green. Look at this color green. It's points. I need y'all to understand that you don't have to try hard. It's going to stick out. All you got to pay attention to is a dark green average on the defensive side that's telling you these niggas, his line is only 11.5, y'all. They're giving up 22 points to power forwards. They're giving up 22 points. That's double what his line is. It's in your face. It's points. Now, let's see if we can get some value out of it, right? Let's find some value. Now, I know somebody asked earlier if I'll take a higher number. Yes, I'll play the 11.5. Like, that shit should be common. Yes, I'll play the 11.5. For me, y'all, I'm putting y'all in the mind of Banner. Fuck that 11.5. Fuck that 11.5. Unless I need a parlay piece. Fuck that 11.5. Nigga, where that money at? Let's see what these odds is. So they're giving up 22. So let's just go 15. Uh-oh. You just gave me a 2-leg piece. I got a 2-leg piece to get the plus 1,000. So you mean to tell me I can get a parlay without using more than 2 legs? You know what I'm saying? Let's start at 15. Let's start at 15. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these books be on that bullshit, y'all. So you might not, you'll go to 15, that bitch will be like plus 1 something. Nigga, fuck out of here. We want value. We want value. I'm going to drill fucking value into y'all head till y'all understand this shit. It is gems on this shit. It is money to be made that you are not putting yourself in position to get because you worried about what have you done lately. Fuck what they done. We want these niggas that's about to go out that bitch and get out of body. Like, is it a such thing as career highs? How do you think a career high come about, y'all? How do you think a career high come about? That means you just did something that's higher than what you've ever done, right? That's how career highs work. Every nigga got a career high, right? So fuck what they've done. We want a nigga that's about to get out of body on this bitch. And the reason I like playing these, I'm gonna tell y'all another reason why I like. It's all about money management. I don't spend as much money on straight ladders because I'm sprinkling on them. The higher the odds go, the less I'm spending. So it kind of like helps me manage my own bread because I won't just keep throwing money on parlays. I won't just keep throwing money. I'm spending less money on ladders. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, bruh. Everybody, if you got any points, the only nigga who is away from this is Bronny James. Like, he got 1 million career highs to get. His career high at the moment is 2 points. Outside of that, every nigga got a career high. And that moment when you got your career high, whether it was points, rebounds, assists, threes, before that, you didn't get that number before. It's just that simple, right? So 15. We can go to 20 because they're giving up 22. Listen, man. Every time I look at this how y'all know I'm a real professional because I line shop and it blows my mind. FanDuel is pissing me off. Look at the difference in 20 points on FanDuel and DraftKings. For the ones who don't get it and don't understand, I'm going to keep using $100 as an example. $100 will win me $650 on FanDuel. That same $100 on the same prop will win me $850 on DraftKings. Don't know about you, but $200 difference mean a whole fucking lot to me. That is insane, the line discrepancies. And I don't know how we got here. FanDuel was superior to all these niggas the last 2 seasons. They done let DraftKings, if y'all ever notice when I be posting them wins, they all be on DraftKings. All of them. I don't understand what the fuck happened. I think you're confusing them when you say dark. Oh, well, yeah. Well, bright green. Okay, yeah. The brighter the green. Yeah, you right, my bad. The brighter the green, the higher your ladder can go. If that makes sense. You're right. The brighter the green. Oh, what? What? We hit a plus 1,000 yesterday on Nick Richards for 20 points, plus 1,000 on DraftKings. That motherfucker was plus 600 on FanDuel. We hit last night. I dozed off on it. The Discord told me, like, we hit Norman Powell for 30 points last night at plus 750. That shit was plus 400 on FanDuel. Nigga, what? But see, the crazy thing is, I don't even like DraftKings. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I've spent so much money and time on FanDuel, my limits, like my no sweat is $100. My profit boosts are $200. If I tell y'all my numbers on DraftKings, but that's because, you know, your shit go up the more money you've invested in them. I don't fuck with DraftKings. I just always hate the way it looked. But I'm going to line shop. This is the first time that I've line shopped in any sport, and it's just so big of a difference. So I got to use it. These motherfuckers be giving me $25 for no sweats. I am the fuck out of here. I be having $10 boosts. What am I going to do with that? But as far as my straights, I'm in the building. Jared Allen rebounds. That's another one we hit last night. What was the odds on that? 800 for 15. 14 was plus 350 on FanDuel. So it's there it's ass. So like this 20 points. Back to what we was talking about. So what we had 15 is plus 200. And hold on, who had the higher odds over here? Even here, even though it's not a big discrepancy, look, like DraftKings got these niggas. Like even on that, but 15 and 20. Like, you're not wrong for laddering this. And the thing I tell people is, when you play ladders, it won't make sense to a person who pay attention to trends. Because look, say I was the signal right now, right? 20 points. You know what a person gonna do? They're gonna go on props.cash. They're gonna look at their games. You see how when I look, this is line. He done hit that twice. That's another thing I like about Doink. It'll adjust these to the new line. Well, what do you know? Everything went red. A person who pays attention to trends is gonna be like, he hasn't hit 20 all season. I see it so much. And then they come back and be like, what made you play that? What made you pick that? Because y'all ain't looking at the defense that they playing against. Have he hit 20 against them? Oh, he's actually hit it twice against them. But they're going to look at that. I don't give a fuck about it. People ask me, I don't look at head-to-heads at all, ever. Anybody who know me and pay attention to what I be doing, I don't look at this shit. Honestly, I got to speak on it because I know people do. But most of the ladders I play, 95% of them, if you cross-reference it, it won't make sense to you unless you in this stream and now y'all know what to look at, how I found it. Y'all know, but the average person who look at it, it'll never make sense to you because I know I'm picking a line that they ain't did. That's the only way I'm going to get value. But I also know that same line, the defense allowed. Now let's go over here. Y'all did say something about this. And if you got to pick, like if you stuck between the two, I mean, it's just common sense. The one that's, I would look at the higher average. What site is this? Doink. Doink Sports. Use code Cuzzo, you get $10 off. Do you believe in certain players playing better on home away games? No, but I'm not wrong. You're not wrong if you do. Fuck my beliefs. You're not wrong. I don't blame nobody who even look at trends. I get it. You're not wrong for it. I'm just telling y'all I don't, because it's gonna keep me in a bubble. If I cared about what you've done lately, I won't play nothing over. Look. Let's just look at this. If I cared about what you've done lately, I won't go, even though it's line 11 and a half, I won't go over 16 and a half, 17 points, because you ain't did that. So I'll probably stay at like 15 because I'm worried about, oh shit, well, at least I know he done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to keep you in a bubble when you worry about the past trends. Because, again, if you're new to the stream, if you see a trend, the books see the trend. And the odds going to be ass. It's going to reflect the trend. You think if a nigga hit 15 points 10 games in a row, you're going to get good value on 15 points? Like, they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to keep you in a bubble that's going to force you to keep playing a lot of legs on your parlays because everything you taking, you want to be safe, and it's going to always be in a negative odds. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep you in that bubble. I don't want to be in that bubble. I make too much money outside of that bubble. I was taught and I learned and I embraced drop your nuts, find value. You can't win them all, but at least when I do, shit, I lose. Like I said, we've all lost minus 3, 4, 500 legs. Odd legs. Like, so what the fuck? There's no point of chasing that shit. There she go. Hey, Top Mod. Yeah, I think, Cole Cousin on here. Yeah, so that's just that. Yeah, Tracy and hold on. Jay, where's Jay at? Jay is there, Reynoso? Hold on, where's Jay? So y'all said we could take alts, right? So if I had to pick, so we got points and assists. Where does that name come from? I didn't even know that was you, Jay. I'm just chopping it. So look, so we got points and assists, PNR, and PRA. Well, we could take, according to this bright green, well, we can start looking at a higher ladder because they allow a higher amount than the line. That's all that bright green tell you. Like, whoa, it's signaling you. Oh shit, his line is 12.5 PNA. Hey, they giving up way more than that. You might want to look here. What I would do if I had to pick one when it's like all this shit, you got points, and then these three, I would look at the average difference. So points, let's just say 22. Your line 15, what's that? 7. So 7 on points. 13 and 25, 12. 19 and 29, 10. 20 and 33, 12. So it would be PNA or PRA if I had to pick one. When you got a lot of these on the same player, y'all see what I'm doing? I'm just going to try to find the one that got the biggest difference that'll even make me more confident in playing you for a higher number, right? So let's just say, let's go, what was it? Let's just do PNA. You say you can do alts on these? So his line is 12.5. They're giving up 25. They're not giving me no alts on them. Maybe they don't got them up yet. I don't see no alts on here. Let's try this one. This one got alts, but I don't want that one. I want this one. The two that I want don't got alts, but let's just look at this one then, since this got alts. 18.5, and they giving up 29. So even, let's just say 25. 25, that's a 2-leg piece for a plus 1,000. That bitch plus 380. Right. What player this is? Who the fuck? Jabari Smith. So even like, look, if y'all notice, I'm not just jumping out the gate neither. I'm not gonna just go to the ceiling of trying to go right to what the average is they allow. Y'all peep how I'm finding value, and I still ain't even I'm going over your line, but I'm still not even halfway to what they allow, and still can find a plus 380. You only need 2 of these to get the plus 1,300. I'm just trying to get y'all mind wrapped around. Stop trying to aim for 6, 8, 10 legs to get the plus 1,000. You don't have to, but you have to be willing to drop your nuts. Stop letting plus money scare y'all. I'm not hitting these high-ass odds straights for no reason. Stop letting them odds scare you. When the research makes sense, let the rest do itself. Don't let them odds scare you. That's exactly what the books wanted to do. That shit ain't nothing but a mind fuck. It'll give you certain odds. It'll make shit more, pay attention, y'all. It'll make lines more favorable, meaning like a lower negative odds when it should be higher. So it'll make something more favorable to you to make you take it when they know it's actually less favorable. And then they'll put plus money on shit where you be like, these niggas fucked up. Why would they make that not likely to happen when Blasey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a mind fuck. They play with lines like that. They'll make something hella low, making you think that that's easy to hit when in actuality it's not. And then they'll give you high odds on something and you be like, y'all, I had Jared Allen for 18 rebounds at plus 800. This nigga had 13 at half. I knew it was a dumbass line when I did this on it earlier that day. The Lakers, hey, listen, take this however you want. If I was you, and I don't know why, always, if you could find value, always take the center's rebound ladder against AD every time. These niggas give up 20 rebounds a game to centers. So just keep that as a mental note. Always, it don't mean take it, because everything we see that's got value, that like look good, might not have value when you get to looking at the lines. Don't just take it but always at least look at the center who about to play. I don't know what it is, because in my mind, ain't AD a good rebounder? This motherfucker gives up 20 boards a game. So when I took 18, I'm like, damn, I'm way over his 10.5 line, but I'm still under what they actually allow. This nigga had 13 at half. Whoever plays against Sabonis too. See, so like you pick up on shit like that. So let's see if we can find some more gems. I ain't giving you shit. We looking at this together. Y'all gonna see the gems for all 4 games. And y'all want to do that football game? I don't know if y'all know, but I had hit a ladder last week on receiving yards for a nigga. What was it, chat? Y'all don't remember. Let's see. We can look at that one football game too. I got time today. I'm gonna make somebody some money in this motherfucker. DraftKings. Let's see. Who was it last Sunday? I know it's somebody who don't usually get it, because clearly I'm gonna show y'all how to this work on football too. Y'all might want to get this doink shit. Y'all want to look at that? Yeah. All right. We almost done. I'm gonna get through these faster. I'm just trying to put y'all on. Like, I'm sure you ain't got nothing but time. I'm trying to get y'all some bread. We had hit who the fuck was it? Elijah Moore for the Browns. 60 yards plus 475. 70 yards plus 750. 80 yards plus 1200. Off the same thing, y'all. Them niggas banned. Man, fuck the Jets. Off the same. Doink is my fave. If you have all day, take your time. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I'm giving y'all the game. You know what I'm saying? So look, that's why I was telling y'all, like, look, now that I showed y'all that, I'm gonna go back. This is how easy it is for my eyes, because I do it all day, every day. I don't gotta stop. I see a boom. Like we stopped here, but I already know. I told y'all, when I'm looking ladders, remember, so for the ones who knew, let's just do a little quick recap. If I'm looking for a piece that I might want to play as a straight or like a little 3-4 man to get to plus 1,000, what will sell me on playing your actual line, like Jabari Smith rebounds. His average is green, meaning higher than the line today, and the team he going against average. So in order for me to play or consider playing your actual line, I need your average and the team average both to be green. Y'all with me? I need your average and the defensive average in that category for that prop to both be green. His line is 6.5 for rebounds. He averaged 9. They giving up 8. 6.5 sound cool to me to run as a straight. Or if you insist, I think it take what, y'all? 3 or 4 like -1 somethings to get to plus 1,000. So however you want to do it. This is something that I would consider playing as a straight, because his average and the team average allowed to that prop, that position is the same. That's how I find straight bets and parlay pieces. When I'm looking at ladders, I don't even see the left side. I don't give a fuck about nothing you're doing. I actually prefer you didn't do it. That's the only way I'm going to get some value. I actually hope that whatever the line I'm taking, you haven't done it lately. Odds are all about what have you done for me lately. It's the average of what have you done lately. So I actually pray that you didn't do it lately, what I'm going for. When I'm thinking ladders, I don't even look at this side. It's going to only be bright green shit over here. That's it. That's all. So when I'm jotting down, like I don't have to stop. My eyes trained for it. For all y'all who like unders, you are a bad motherfucker. Let's just start there. You are in a different mindset because unders is a sweat out the gate. When you take an over, it gets sweaty as the game go and you ain't close. When you play unders, you're sweating out the gate. You can't get to that number. You sweating from the tip off. And a little Clay. I'm not going out here. Them unders crazy, but you can do the same thing with unders if that's something you into. If I said that in order to take your line, I'm looking at green. I'm looking at I'm looking at green average for you, green average for them. Flip it. Flip it. Red assist. No. Yeah. Red assist. Red assist. That's something you can look at. You go the opposite way if y'all in the unders. If they average is lower than their line, they giving up an average lower than the line. Under. If that's what you into. I don't see shit under. Whenever I do unders, I do all unders. You can do all unders. Shit. Like, look, you got dark red unders. Just like you got a bright green when they went way over, they got the dark red when you go your ass way under. So yeah, so I could just do this. Like, this how fast I can look instantly. My eyes, all I see is fucking bright green. That's all my eyes see. I scroll through these games so fast, y'all, when I do research, because it's all my eyes see is dark green. So who we got here? Yeah, oh, hold on. Before I go past that, because you just asked me a question. Clay, what did you say about this? No. Didn't you say, hold on, what was that about? Threes? What did you ask me? How we feel about Klay Thompson threes? Yeah, negative. But look, threes. But I also do this. This is something that you can do, like I said, when you in deep like I am, I look at shit like this. Notice that okay, we're going to have to do this. Let's just do last 10. God damn, it's really looking bad. They ain't gave up 3 threes to nobody in 10 games, going back to last season. But this is something that you can do to get more in your bag. How many threes do he average a game this season? This is how many attempts right here, the second number. He's making 4 out of every 10. So he's shooting 10 threes a game, right? This is something that you can do to get even more in depth. Don't show me nobody that shoot less than 10 threes over here. Filter their three-point attempts. More than 9. I don't want to see a nigga over here, because that also, you got to think, that can also fuck up an average. If you got a nigga here who shoot 3 and then a nigga there that shoot 5, that automatically tell me they're not even the caliber of sniper that he is. I don't need that in my way. That's giving me judgment, right? So once you see his average, he shoot 10 threes a game. Look over here, y'all. 4, 3, 6, 4. These niggas ain't shooters. What do you do on niggas that shoot over 9 threes a game? Now we talking. That shit just changed my whole mindset on this prop. Y'all just watch me go through like a hell no to a possibly. To a possibly. That just changed everything. Y'all just see how that just switched up everything? Don't even show me all them. What the fuck? Why would I compare what Klay gonna do and you showing me niggas who shooting 3 threes a game? These niggas ain't even in the same stratosphere when it come to a shooter. I just snapped with that one. I just fucked. I just fucked you up with that one, didn't I? Just fucked you up, and you can. I just fucked y'all up with that one, didn't I? Listen, man, I'm telling y'all, I really do that. I really do this shit for real. Hey, and you can do this on props. You can do that on props, right? Right? Yeah. But the thing is, the reason I say I like this over props don't give me this. I need this. Nothing matters more than this defensive shit. Let me know who ass, and especially why I pay attention to averages. I don't care about a game here, a game there. If it's an average, that means you are consistently getting cooked in that area. You know what I'm saying? I fucked y'all up with that one, didn't I? I fucked y'all up. You know what I'm saying? I fucked you. Hey, if you know, you know, huh? If you know, this shit that we do on the rig type shit. Fucked y'all up with that one. Now, what that do is, at least you know, I'm going at, when I'm looking at this defense, I'm looking at niggas who are in the same stratosphere of as a shooter as a Klay Thompson, if that makes sense. I don't get to show me a nigga because we know every small forward ain't gonna shoot like Klay. So don't show me a nigga who went out that bitch and shot 4 threes. He's not the same kind of shooter that Klay is. So how can I gauge, oh, he went 0 for 4? Well, if that nigga shot 4 threes, I ain't banking on him to hit but so many any damn way. He ain't really like that. Exactly. So now, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I need to see people that's like him. You can do the same thing for points if you want. So now that just changed the whole trajectory of his threes. Now, look, when you get niggas who shoot threes like him, oh, now you bitches giving up 4 threes a game. Now it's making his line of 2.5 look a little bit better. Now we in that atmosphere, y'all, where green average here, green average there. Now I might take you for your line of 2.5 threes. That's what it's doing. It's the same thing here. I'm gonna give y'all another example. Look, let's go points, right? Let's go points. So the average here is saying they're giving up 11 in the last 10. It's the same shit here, y'all. If y'all want to go that deep into it, he shoot 13 times a game, right? Why do I give a fuck about a nigga who went out that bitch and played 30 minutes and shot 4 times? How is that helping me narrow down a nigga who gonna shoot like this? 13 shots a game. So come instead of 3 points, let's go field goal attempts. Don't show me nobody who's shooting less than 12 times a game. Well, damn. Hold on. He done went into that 20 mark, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That nigga done went into, what's 20 is? That nigga done went into 20 mark with that one. Hold up. Got me feeling like raising the line now. Hey, look. Shit just got real weird. What was his line? Oh, fuck. I don't know how to go. Reset. Hey, shit got real weird when I just put show me niggas who shoot the damn ball. Don't show me. Why the fuck y'all show me a nigga with 3 attempts here, 4 attempts there? Like, what is that doing for me? What is that doing for me? Put me around them shooters, nigga. Now we see something totally hold on. Hold on. I've never done this. Y'all might have just got me on. What was this 3? What was it? 10. So that means over 9. Can you go double filters? Oh, you can. Oh, you can put the 3. So this is literally like if I go field goal attempts and 3 attempts, this is literally like you damn near these are all y'all. Last shit. Look who this person is. Look who this person is. The last time it's him. I was about to say these are all players that you would have to say are like, which is crazy because how the fuck? Oh, that game he shot that many threes. I'm gonna say Brandon Ingram is not a Klay Thompson, but Klay, Michael Porter, Eric Gordon. When you even think of them names, you were like, you know what? These motherfuckers do shoot around like not the same game styles, but this is telling you. I didn't even know you can do that, y'all. I didn't know I can go field goal attempts and 3 attempts where I'm damn near saying these niggas need to be identical to this nigga. Fuck y'all up with that one. But points looking crazy, y'all. Niggas who's shooting over 12 shots, averaging 20 points a game. That 20 points was plus 220. By doing sports again, you tweaking in this. Let me buy Doink Sports again. Hey, I'm telling you, Doink got it. Use code Cuzzo, and I think they give you $10 off your first 3 months or some shit. And it's like a trial or something. All right, so let's go back to, hold on. We got to get to the bottom. Let's go back to this season first. Here go another one. And rebounds and points. Y'all know what I be thinking? What do y'all think I be thinking when I see shit like this? When they both dark green like that? What y'all think I be thinking when I see like points dark green and rebounds dark green? Nigga, I am thinking double-double. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's the odds for a double-double on here? I think they'll show it too. Double-double. Plus 490 for a dub-dub. Bruh, look y'all. Look. I can't make this shit up. Or PNR too. I'm all about the value, so I will probably go after the one which is probably. See how that translated too? That's crazy you say that. See how that translated? It all be making sense. If the points and the rebounds, it was here too though. But I'm assuming that this shit gonna probably be 26. Let's see something. 26. So let's just go 25 plus 1,300. Goddamn. 20 plus 300. Wasn't there more value in the what's the name? What was it? It's more value in the double-double. Way better. I hate their interface as well, but way better. They done went the fuck off. I cannot believe that FanDuel allowed themselves to be at the bottom of the map. It's DraftKings, then Bet365, then them. They are literally the worst. So, okay, so let's do this again. Let's get back to the other shit that we was on. Rebound chances, right? They giving up, let's see what 10 is. They giving up 11. Let's see what 10 is. 10, 310. These is two-leg pieces, y'all. Y'all see everybody, like the real snipers that be on Twitter, they always come two legs. This is what they doing. So the first thing I'm looking at is they're giving up 11. I like 10 then. I like 10. Remember, y'all, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm trying to get the best insight on these reads. I need this shit to make sense in every way fucking possible. Every way possible. So I like 10. They give up 11. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look at your rebound chances. He's averaging 16 rebound chances. For y'all who newer to the stream, if you wasn't around, a rebound chance is anytime a rebound come off the rim in your direction. It don't mean you have to have grabbed it, because these little guards and small forwards now, they rebounding like a motherfucker just because they faster to the ball than you. It's anytime that bitch bounce off the rim and just come your direction, that's a rebound chance. So he's averaging 16 rebound chances. Yes, you're not averaging a lot of rebounds, but as long as I know that tell you, rebound chances tell you so much. It tell you when a person is a rebound chaser, like they go after them, and then it kind of give you like rebound luck factor. Like, damn, nigga, you just always in the right spot at the right time type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what rebound chances give you about a person. You just always in the right spot at the right time. Whether you get it or not, you somehow, the ball always find its way in your direction off of a miss. So you averaging 16. Gafford. Like, look at these rebounds. So he haven't had the 10 this year, which y'all know I don't give a fuck about. He's had 4, 7, 8, 6. Look at the chances. If he got every rebound that came to him this season, he would have had that 10 every game. He would have had 10 rebounds every game if he got every rebound that bounced off the rim his way. He done got 10 rebound chances in every game. He just don't grab them all. But at least I'm putting myself in position saying, I need you for 10. Nigga, you averaging 16 a game. And I see his games 18, 15, 21. Like, you putting yourself in position to at least give me my 10 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at rebounds, it don't hurt to cross-reference. I come over here on my Old Faithful, Game Day Insight. Come over here to NBA player logs. Same thing I told y'all. When I'm taking the person assist, I need your potential assist to be double your assist. Potential assist is every time you pass it to somebody and they shoot and miss, where it's supposed to be an assist. So out of 14 times Luka passed it to a motherfucker, 7 of them make it. But he should have, if every time he passed it, they made their shots, he should have 14 assists a game. That's what a potential assist means. You passed it, they just missed that motherfucker. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Thank you for the follow. So this is another spot I like. And it was his, what was, his points. They giving up 15. Let's see what the outlines is for those. So let's just say even 10. 10 gonna be plus 115. Gonna have to go 15 is 14. They giving up 15. You know what I'm saying? Field goal attempts. He's shooting that bitch 7 times a game. I probably wouldn't take his points because I don't know if y'all remember when I take your outlines, I be trying to make it to where your field goal attempts is double the amount of 2-pointers it would take. So to get the 15 points, you would have to make 8 2-pointers. You only shoot the ball 7 times on average. So I probably would stay away from that, but I do like the rebounds, seeing that they give up all those rebounds. Oh, you just followed. I ain't signaling nothing. You looking at what I'm looking at, I'm showing you how I look at it. Take whatever you like. I ain't signaling nothing. The plays I already liked or played is in the cord. I'm not signaling anything. I'm just giving y'all the game. And I know a lot of people have already told me that they picking up on shit and just taking it. Like, I'm showing you how I research on the shit I would take. Not saying I did or I didn't. But what up, Shonda? Which center, though? Gafford averaging 20 minutes a game. Lively averaging 25. Is there? Oh, there's a way. Hold on. So, look, you can go to player prop bench. Let's see. Let's see. Where the fuck are you at, Lively? You know what? I'm glad you said that. Lively. So let's see. He's averaging, you said 26 minutes. He's getting those rebounds. So this is how I'm gonna do that. This is how I would decipher between the two. And you said, so he averaged 26 minutes. Gafford averages 20. So let's do this. Filter minutes. I'm gonna do less than 21 minutes because he ain't played over 21. So I'm gonna do less than 20. Oh, I gotta go back to last season, last 10. The average went down when they playing less than 21 minutes. He was 26, so I can do over 24, more than 24. Who just asked me that? Mike, that's a great question, and what you just did was hella insightful, and I didn't even think about that. So to answer your question, look at the difference. 25 minutes or more, they gave that bitch up every time. It's Lively. It's Lively. I'm glad you asked. That was a great question. It's Lively. When they play 25 minutes or more, everybody done got to that 10 that we talking about. But the difference is, hold on, but what was Lively line though? That matters. Because they only, hold on. Oh, we over here. I'm looking at points. I'm tripping. But it still is there. It still is there. And then I was looking at points. Damn, hold on. So filter less than 21 minutes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. So it's not Gafford. That went down to 6 when you don't play his type of minutes. It was Gafford. But the thing is, are we getting that value on Gafford for 10? Lively, Def getting more than Gafford, 6.5. So we see, that's the thing I like about Doink. You can you can line shop here. 7.5. You're not getting that same value. And I wouldn't go over 10 because they was only giving up 10. 15 boards, 8, yeah. So this is what I'm glad you did that, because that's just showed the difference where you got to do your due diligence. Now the value done left. Huh? I didn't say neither. I didn't say, Brizzo, you're not going to get that out of me. I didn't say neither. You looking at what I'm looking at. You can take whatever you want. I didn't say, I ain't gave a person here one play. They done picked up a million plays just because I'm showing them how to research like I do. I ain't said nothing. You see what we see. Shit, you play what you like. But he should definitely, now Lively 7.5? Ain't that this line? Or did it just move? 7.5. I would play Lively 7.5. He averaging 8. They give up 10. What was the points? What was the points? That's on you to make that decision. Look, I'm going to show you. Like I said, I ain't signaling not one play. More than filter minutes, more than 24 minutes, which is Lively. All right, let's go to this season alone. There you go. 21-14. Now, what you do with that as you may. Hey, appreciate that sub, 96 finest. You do with that as you will. See, Will, appreciate the follow. You do with that what you want. They're giving up 22 points and 14 rebounds to centers that play over 24 minutes. I'm giving all the free sauce. This whole stream ain't been number sauce. I'm giving people literally how I find the gems that I play every day where people be like, what the hell made you play that? I'm giving out all the free sauce. I'm giving out all the free sauce. But at the end of the day, anybody in my Discord especially will tell you, I'm big on, my nigga, teaching you how to fish for yourself. Hearing me say it gonna do what? You looking at what I'm looking at. I'm showing you exactly what I'm looking at and how I go about looking at shit that the average nigga don't look at. I don't look at past trends. I don't give a fuck what you did the last 5 games. the last 10 games. I don't give a fuck what you've done head to head. 90% of the shit that I hit when I ladder, they ain't did ever. I don't care about that. This is how Banner go about, you know what I'm saying, labbing up. At the end of the day, though, the smart ones, they picking that shit up, putting them notes in, and they utilizing that to make their plays. I'm big on, I'm trying to help you help yourself. I ain't got to sit here and get nobody nothing. Y'all looking at exactly what I literally ain't even look at the slate today till I turn stream on. Yeah, yeah. So I'll save the vibe to this so it'll be on my Twitch. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the thing. I literally had just said that too, Lamont. Like I said that yesterday. I say we at the day and age where a nigga rather you give him something than teach him how to get it on his own, where he can take that and run with it forever. That's who we at. We at a literally everything is this. I'm not from that era. Everything I got and learn how to get, nigga, I got out the muscle. Like niggas don't have, a lot of people have never got nothing off the muscle because they be quick to have their hands out. They don't even entertain nothing where it boiled down to them having to do it themselves. Let me go find some shit where some shit free at. He talking about, oh, you gotta do it yourself? Oh no, let me go over there where that shit, they gonna give it to me. No, negative. I done went over every game so far. I'm on the second game. I'm gonna start going through these bitches faster, y'all. So, cause now y'all know what we looking at, and we'll look at the outlines together. Right here. So look, out the gate. Chris Paul line is 8.5. So when it comes to his actual line, remember, I will take, and I'm saying that because I'm not taking everything I'm looking at today. I'm just giving y'all. It's a sad time we in. Been in this gambling shit for like 2 years. Like I say, I've learned the most from Ben. I appreciate that, and that's all I give a fuck about. I have lost a lot, so it's time to learn. Bruh, that's usually what it takes to a smart person. That's where I got with it, bruh. When I first learned how to gamble, when we went legal in Ohio 2 years ago, I was getting my motherfucking head cracked, and enough is enough. I just got to that point. I don't go to work every day to make money to keep doing it. I'm doing something wrong, but the thing is, a lot of people is behind pride. They know they doing something wrong, but they convince themselves they not doing something wrong just because they feel like learning from the next person is a bad thing. Not me. I'm tired of losing my fucking money. I'm doing something wrong, so I had to surround myself around people who proven that they do shit right, and I soaked all that shit up like a sponge, all of it. But I've been like that my whole life, though. I'm so far ahead of my age because I listen. I picked up everything around me when I seen niggas doing shit the right way. I just picked up on that shit and utilized it in my lifestyle, and it helped me. Ain't nothing wrong with pulling from here, pulling from there. If it worked, it worked. You know it worked. Your eyes show you it worked, but it ain't you. That ain't me. I do it my way. Well, keep doing it your way. Just stay, I'm going to do it my way ass the fuck away from me, making it seem like you mad because my way worked, but it ain't your way, so you going to convince others that my way wrong. No, nigga, you just don't want to do it. That's fine. You feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck about that. So again, Chris Paul, looking at this, the way I researched, his points would be something that I would play as a straight or a parlay leg, because why? His average is green, meaning that it's over his line. The average here for the defense, for Utah defense versus point guards for the season so far is green. So again, when both sides, the average is green, that's when you got my attention as far as taking your actual line. I play straights. I know a lot of y'all don't, so that's why I keep saying parlay pieces. You ain't gonna trick me out my spot. I've been learned the game. Before I get hooked by one leg on something that's like minus 120, I'll play that motherfucker by itself. Simple as that. That's what I thought we was all in this shit for too, about making money. Niggas gonna bring their pride anywhere they go though. We all here to rob the books, and that's how I always look at it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of pride in this shit. I just try to stay away from them people. So his 8.5 is appealing, which is so funny because if you go to if you click his line, this is something else I love about this. For y'all who don't be like, I'm not about to pay for odds jam or shit like that. Doink got so much that people don't even pay attention to. They give you like you can line shop. So for y'all who don't know, Pinnacle is the sharpest book. Pinnacle is the sharpest book. What is a sharp book? A sharp book is a book where their lines, hold on. Because I'm about to learn you niggas something. I'm about to teach you. I'm about to give y'all the game. Hey, while y'all bullshitting, y'all better go get doink. Because I'm giving y'all this shit got everything y'all need. Get doink. All right. All right. Y'all got y'all pencils and shit out. Y'all don't even understand, man. I so genuinely love helping people. Anybody in my court, all my mods in here, they'll tell you like VIP, like when I know that a person learned something and they utilizing it and it's working for them, and I taught them that shit. That I think that's the father in me though. As a parent, man, don't nothing make me feel better than that. I'm not the nigga who get high off people hitting parlays off me. What I mean by that is, yes, I like making people money, but anybody will tell you that know me that I get way more excited when a person made and won a parlay off of something I taught them on their own than telling my shit. Anybody that know me will tell you that. Anybody will tell you that though. That's just how I'm cut. I'm just a real nigga though. Like, I want to see niggas feed themselves because I know how hard this shit is. And a lot of people just don't understand what they're looking at. So, Pinnacle is the sharpest book. This is what sharps and most cappers do when you really want to like cross-reference. A sharp book, as in Pinnacle, is a book with sharp lines. What the fuck do that mean? It's lines that are very, 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 very accurate. So like y'all, I think we all know that when the line is minus, the odds is favored it to happen. Plus mean it's not. The lower the line, the more favorable to go. These recreational sports books, FanDuel, DraftKings, all the shit that we play on, they go off of Pinnacle. When Pinnacle move, everybody moving. When Pinnacle line drop or go higher, everybody will follow suit. They all gonna follow suit. They're not gonna be exactly them, but they're going to, hold on. And the reason Pinnacle is the sharpest book is because Pinnacle is where like people who bet millions and thousands of dollars at. Them type niggas where you won't be able to get that kind of money down on these little FanDuels and shit. Pinnacle taking that money. Pinnacle will take your money. It's an offshore. They'll take your money. Which means what? No book want to lose. So when you dealing with something like a Pinnacle that's willing to allow you to lay $1 million on somebody's prop or $1 million on Kansas City money line, guess what they got to do? They got to work extra hard to make sure that they got that line accurate as fuck. Because it's one thing to get burnt on FanDuel for $1,000 by 100 people that played something you fucked up on. Imagine if everybody put $1 million on that motherfucker and you was way off and fucked up. It's a difference. So by Pinnacle taking more money, allow you to lay down real money, they have to be on their A game when it comes to putting these odds out. I say that to say, we're looking at his 8.5, right? I like it from my metric of average is green, average is green. Cool. If you open this little thing down here or you just click on the line, this is going to give you, what was it, 8.5. So this is going to give you like the odds of certain shit. If you scroll over, what do you know? The sharpest book in the world is on this motherfucker. Pinnacle. How does that help you? It's already favored it to happen by the odds. What was this nigga line? Like, what the fuck was the nigga line? Oh, it is 9.5. All right. No, it wasn't 9.5. It was like 7.5, wasn't it? Oh, it was 8.5. 8.5. If you look, 8.5 is favored at minus 130. Cool. But a lot of people, they want to cross-reference with the sharpest book. They want to know what the fuck is Pinnacle on? What they talking about? If you go on here and scroll over, it's favored on Pinnacle. So that even gives you more. You really like it now. You know what I'm saying? You really like it. It's already favored on the books that we got access to. We like that the average for the season is higher than the line. They giving up double the average to that line, but that really like solidified when Pinnacle, which is the sharpest book in the world, is saying the same thing, and it's favored it on Pinnacle as well. So that just all in all make you like Chris Paul points tonight even more. And I'm just talking about his line. Now, y'all know what the fuck I'm looking at. I keep telling y'all, when this side, as in the defense side, is dark green like this, you know what I'm about to do. I'm looking at ladder shit. What's the doink code? Cuzzo. Anything I'm on is Cuzzo. I'm looking at ladder in this shit now because the average is this bright green, meaning that they allow way more than what the point guard who they playing line is, which we can see. But again, I don't really get off into individual games. Average is more of a, okay, this is something that they continuously is allowing. This is a weakness for them. So they're allowing 19 points a game to point guards so far this season. So I'm going to click on this 8.5 again. Now we about to start looking at y'all giving them 19.5. The first thing I do, y'all, what? I'm going to go to 15. 15 is higher than your line, but it's still lower than the line they giving up. Look, everybody done got the goddamn 15 this season. They giving up 19 on average, but all of them done hit the 15. So I'm going to look at what, go to 14.5. 14.5, 15 points. Damn, FanDuel. Look, and this is something else. FanDuel will be on whole shit. So this is already, you see how FanDuel don't got a line for 15? FanDuel not going to even give you his 15 today. You think a cousin would have known that? Yeah, that's my code on everything. FanDuel not going to even give you 15, but look, 450. 450 to say that he could potentially get to 15 points, which he's done already this season for the ones who give a fuck about trends. Something that he could potentially get, exceed in and get to 15 points, and it still is less than the average that Utah give up to point guards. That's a win-win for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they giving up 19. I only need you to give me 15 of those 19, which every player done got for the ones who like, what have you done lately? The 15, every person done got 15, every point guard done got 15 on Utah this year. So I'm taking you for still lower than what you allow, and you gonna get that to me at plus 450? Take it. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? These are little gems and ways to find gems. Or they'll hold the line until 5 minutes until tip-off. I done gave up on that when they started doing that shit last year, bro. I don't know. If you ain't got my shit in by a certain time, you won't get played. I've learned by me finding so much more value now, I don't even force that shit no more. Any chance you can go, I will. Yep, I already said that. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the football game. I'm gonna go to the football game. It was only 4 games on here. So that's something I like. Rebounds. Nah, let me see. 6. It depends. They give up 6 rebounds a game. What is 6? What are you gonna give it to me at? Oh, only one book got it, so I ain't really worried about it. Whoa, we got some more shit. They defense, it just clearly shows that Utah defense is ass. So they giving up. Why is this not? Hey, this is crazy. This is the first one I've seen like that. Y'all see how this don't got a color? This nigga average is literally the exact same number as his line today. That's pretty crazy, ain't it? But look, they giving up 18 points. Dark bright green. That's all my eyes see when I think ladder. When the defense is allowing way higher than your line today, I'm thinking potential. I don't give a fuck about what you did lately, because when I do, the odds gonna be ass. I'm looking for weaknesses in defenses where I can take you over your line and get great odds and great value. So 17.5, let's say 18 points. So his line is 10. What will you give me for 15, which is still lower than what they allow? It's some gems on this motherfucker, y'all. 15 at plus 350. For the ones who like doing like the little parlays, I know y'all be noticing like a lot of the good cappers, they know, we all understand as professionals, you not going over a certain, the most I usually see out of like the good ones, and y'all know who those are, y'all follow the same people I do. If you ever notice, it ain't never really over 4 legs, unless you got the certain ones who I'm not knocking. They literally give y'all lottos every day that be like 8, 10, 12, 15. But I'm saying like the majority, if y'all ever notice, they be 2-leg plus 1,000s, 3-leg plus 3,000s, shit like that. This is what they doing. It only take 2 of these plus 200s 250s, plus 350s to get to plus 1,000. They understand they rather find value and to use less legs on a parlay. So 15 points, like that's not bad. And again, for the ones who follow trends, he's hit that line before this year. I gotta keep stressing that because people ask me every day when I hit something like, "What made you see that?" I know what you was doing. You was looking at what they did. Anything I play for value that's a ladder, he hasn't done. That's the only reason we getting them odds. It was something else. 7 rebounds. They give up 7 rebounds. He averaged 5. So what you gonna give me for 6? 6 rebounds. Plus 270 on Fanatics, plus 220 on what's the name. These are pieces that you could take with one other piece at them odds. Boom, you got a plus 1,000. That fast. When do you look at the minutes discrepancy? How big of a gap turns you either when do you doing Cuzzo, Cole Cuzzo? When do you look at the minute discrepancy? If me personally, I don't look at it a lot. I don't look at it a lot unless it's blatantly sticks out, like where it's a big difference. Like if you it's hard. Like I don't really look at it. I do, but we don't got enough stats. I'm trying to stay within this year's stats, but in order for me to do that line discrepancy shit, remember, I don't know if y'all noticed, I had went to last 10, which is going into last year. Once every team got about 10 games under them, then I'll do it more. But if I do that, it's going to take me in the last season, and I'll really be trying to stick to this season. Like I said, you got new coaches, new systems. So these numbers kind of give me a grasp of what the fuck these teams is on this year so far. Yeah. So I do look at it, but only when, like, I'll give you an example. When their minutes is like super different. You know what I'm saying? Like I would need to see like I don't really see one, which is gonna be hard because I don't look at the bench players. Like, say if the bench player over here said his average minutes was 15, but then they giving me stats for niggas on average of 29. I would have to tone this down to meet 15 minutes. But I really don't have to do it because I don't look at the bench. I don't look at the bench players. What up, Drewski? Yeah, so I don't look at the bench. So what? What was we at? Whoa, move this shit. So so I like like you got shit here with what was it? Was it his points? Yeah, it was his points. Like you got gems here. And again, like I told y'all, when I like if your average and the defense allowed so far this year, the average is green. If they both green, I like your line. But I definitely shop lines because I play straights. And like I said, sometimes I'll put 3 of them together on like a little 3-man to get to plus 1,000. But for the most part, anybody who know me and they know how I gamble for value. You can't win every bet. So that's how I look at it. I can't win every bet. So I try to find value. So when I do win a bet, it cover hella losses, if that makes sense. Without having to rely on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on a parlay to get them kind of odds. Just signed up with your code. Oh, for sure. I'm glad you got it. Now y'all knowing how to use this motherfucker. So let's see. What else can we find? Like, and I can go through these bitches so fast. And then you're gonna see sometimes no lines. That just mean that exactly what it say. No books got their lines up yet. You can come back later and see them. Cause you see they don't got a lot of these niggas lines up. So you ain't nothing you can do about that. I'm on this shit all day, every day. But I think we found what we can in here, which was what was it? This nigga Julian, because I always say his name wrong. His points is a good factor. His rebounds, assists, but really his like points. I would say points or rebounds. Really points. If I got to pick, It's like the brighter the green, the bigger the gap is from what they allow in the actual line today. That's something. So the brighter the green, the bigger the gap is. A bucket sometimes, yeah. But you got to look at shit like this, though. You know what I'm saying, Drewski? You have to find spots. People don't be understanding that. Like, a person to have a good game here, then a bad game there, then a good game there. Niggas be thinking it's him. No, it's the matchup. This help you find when they're in a good matchup that they can actually be like, even if you don't do it, you were put in the best position to do it because that what that team gives up to your position. So he got a chance to look at this. He coming off a 3-point game and a 5-point game. Look at what these niggas give up to shooting guards that played them so far this year. So we've seen that you got potential to get 18 points in a game this year, 12 points in a game. You ain't got it your last 2 games, but this will be a game that you can do it again because you're going up against a team that's allowing shoe guards to go out there, bitch, and do whatever the fuck they want. That's what you got to look for when a person is in a position to have an out-of-body game. That's the only way you're going to find value and avoid having to put 8 minus 200s because you want to play it safe and only play numbers that they already got. That ain't going to help you at all. The books know that like you do. So I joined late. What props you scope from the first game? I have no, from what? From the, it was like, it was Brooke Lopez boards. It was something else. Anybody in the chat remember? So only thing I see in here is this nigga, Julian points, and wasn't it something with Chris? Oh, and Chris Paul points. His line his line is what was it, 8.5? His line is 9.5, 10 points. They giving up double that, 20. A person ain't got a point guard ain't got less than 15 points on them this game. Brooke boards, Prince points. Appreciate you. No, that ain't the same game, Mike. Lively is versus Houston. But I wouldn't personally take the Lively because they allowed 10 and Lively line was 8.5, unless you're taking his line. If we talking line, yeah. If we talking ladder, like that extra, no. But his line for sure. He was averaging 9 boards. They was giving up like 10, and his line was 7.5. So that makes sense. Jabari points. So the only thing I really see that I would consider was like Chris Paul points, Julian points. They clearly backcourse is fucking these niggas up. Why you don't got no lines for Julius? So that means you don't know if he gonna play. If you don't care about colors, you can also do this like to get ahead of something. Put y'all on game with this too. The average is not gonna change, y'all. You see colors when they know what his line gonna be. Once they know what his line gonna be, that's when you start seeing the red and greens. But I mean, I still know he averages 10. I still know y'all giving up 19. That don't change. So if his line come out later, and it's like 11.5, 12.5, just remember, even though it's not dark green, that's because they don't know what his line is. We still see that they give up 20 points to point guards. As it should. As it should. That's the whole point. We got some rebounds. They give up 6 rebounds a game to shooting guards. Devin Booker. Again, it would not make sense to you if you care. Oh my God, he hasn't got 6 rebounds this year. Oh my God, he hasn't got 6 rebounds against the Clippers. I actually like that people think like that because it keeps the value. If everybody researched like I did and didn't care about if you ever did it again and how I could just hit a nigga for his career high, I think the value will be gone. So I kind of appreciate the community of people who care about trends because it keeps them in that bubble and it'll leave us alone that actually go overboard and hit these ladders every day. But so they allowing 6 rebounds. Again, it's bright green. Why? Because it's over. Not by it only gonna be green. I think if it's like 0.5 over the person's line, anything over that, it's gonna go dark green, like trying to tell you. So 6. So what will we do? We'll come over here. We're gonna click his 3.5, which is 4. We're gonna go up to 5.5. You can get his 6 rebounds at plus 340. When it come to rebounds, it don't hurt for you to cross-reference. So it ain't nothing for me to come my ass over here Go to Phoenix on game day. Go to Devin Booker and see he gets 6 rebound chances. So he had 3-1, 3-4 rebound chances. 6, which would have covered 8, 4, 6. So if he would have got every rebound that came, and that's why you can't really pay attention to the numbers. Because if you look at his rebounds, you're going to say he ain't got 6 this year. Oh, shit. I forgot that they just added this over here. Y'all, shout out to Doink, because I be howling at them, and they be listening. I forgot that you could do this. Y'all don't even have to cross-reference no more. Like, Doink is really making it easy for y'all. If you go to columns, it's asking you, what do you want to see on your thing? Look, y'all. I asked them to put these on there, and they did it. Rebound chances. Potential assists. So he had 3, could have had 6 if he grabbed every rebound that bounced his way. Damn, I didn't even peep that they did it. They done did it. So we don't even got to go over there, y'all. You don't even got to cross-reference over there. So pay attention to that as well. Oh, look. What do you know? I didn't even look at this. It give you the average. He's averaging 6 rebound chances, meaning every game, or on average, 6 rebounds bounce his direction. 6 rebounds bounce his direction every game. They give up 6 with 7 rebound chances, and you're going to give me 6 at plus 340, where I could put that with one more other piece, and I got me a 10-1 plus 1,000. Makes sense to me. I didn't even peep that, and they got potential assists on here. So for y'all who don't be knowing, again, rebound chances, points and assists, potential assists and shit like that, that's why you only can, like, with a grain of salt, look at the actual rebounds he got or the actual assists he got. It is a bigger picture than that. You just don't know what you're looking for, and now you do. Yes, the number matter, but rebound chances matter more. You telling me that he's in positions to get these boards. He got good luck where rebounds just bounce his way. Again, it ain't that you may have got it. The other team could have got the offensive rebound. Another teammate of yours could have swiped through and grabbed it, but you are in position or in the right place at the right time for these. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. No, the Devin Booker. This Devin Booker. You thinking about the other shooting guard. So this is Clippers defense versus shooting guards. So this will apply to Devin Booker. So they giving up the 6. He gets 6 chances. They giving up 7 rebound chances. So like I said, his line was 3.5. Is it this? Reset. 3.5, right? Yeah. I love Doink because it ain't nothing for you to, you can go look right here. Oh, let me see if I took you for the 6 that they giving up. Plus 340. You know? So that holds some weight. So what was it? What else? All right, rebounds. If you like his line, 3. He averaging 3. They giving up 3. I like dark green shit because they just tell me that the gap is bigger. That's all. This, I mean, it can be brighter. Then at the end of the day, 5. Like, you're not gonna even give me that odd ass. You're not gonna even give me that odd ass prop. So it's no point in me even looking at it. Yeah, a lot of people look at this when they research. They care about what you did lately. I'm the complete opposite. I don't look at no trends. I think people think I be lying until I'm actually showing y'all. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. That ain't gonna help me find no good odds or no good value. Because the books know this same shit that we looking at. I look at the defensives that's lacking, and they not. That don't mean that he can't hit his number, but they're not really like, but us, like, they're not really like letting niggas rock out. Rich really only matters with him because he the only one who willing to shoot that bitch as many times as KD. 2, 14, 10, that ain't enough. 17 shots, and he ain't even hit his line. You won't give me none down here. See, like rebounds, thinking lines, as in a straight bet or a little parlay piece for a little 3 or 4 man. His average rebounds is higher than this line. Their average rebounds given up to point guards higher than the line. I would take this 5.5. Filter the attempts again. Oh, who? KD? Yeah, but see, like I said, the reason I haven't been doing it, because look, in order to get that, look, they only played 1, right? So watch this. Filter field goal attempts. He averaging 18, so don't show me nothing less than, let's say, 16. Am I on field goal attempts? Oh, shit, I did days rest. So let's say 16. Watch this. See, I went down to one game. So in order to get like a good sample size, I'm going to have to go into last season, which I don't want to do. Like, I don't want to have to go into last season. And even then, even with us seeing that, look, anybody who shoot over 16 times, which KD do, ain't none of them. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, the last 5 ain't hit that line. Including, is this KD? KD? Damn. Hold on. KD, 3 of the 5. Damn. 3 of the 5 times is KD. But I also think that might have been power forward. That might have been the claw on his ass who ain't there. So, but still, nah, because they hold their own. Clearly, whoever the power forward is now, he not. Niggas ain't getting their rocks off on him. Who they power forward, y'all? Oh, Derrick Jones. Oh, yeah, great defender. Coming from Mavs. DJ, yeah. So it makes sense. And it makes sense too. On God, it all makes sense. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense. What was I? Oh, so yeah. So like, I like this 5.5 rebounds. For 2 reasons. Not only is his average for the season and their average over the 5.5. Look at how many rebound chances he is putting himself in position for a game. Harden is averaging 14 rebound chances a game. They giving up 10. Both of them numbers is higher than 6. So I'm okay with that. I'm not thinking about laddering it because you're not giving up as the defense a ladder number. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like this 5.5, averaging more. They give up more. You averaging double the rebound chances. They giving up 10, which is higher than the 6 I would need. That's a straight bet for me. Minus 113, I'm not even about to play with it. He a good defender for sure. Yeah, check your text when you get a chance, bro. All right. Yeah, we're gonna run through the rest of these. Norman Powell. God damn. Who the fuck is they shooting guard? That nigga ain't got no defense. Couple things here. Points. Both sides green. So I'm looking at appreciate that follow. I'm tired of wearing this headset. I ain't even wore it the whole time. Let me turn it on so I can hear that noise. Again, you thinking lines when both sides average is green. I'll take your line. 20, you averaging 26. They giving up 22. I'll take that. Your 3-pointers. Your line is 2.5. Your average is green, which is higher than your line. They giving up higher than your line. Now you get into these. Now the thing with rebounds, this be the fishy part because 5. I can get 5. Oh, you can get a 4.5 somewhere. Oh, see, so you can get 4.5 plus 290 on DraftKings. They giving up 5 rebounds a game to shooting guards, which he just got last game. If for the ones who care about that, assists. I don't think you're gonna give me 5 assists, right? They don't even got no alt lines for that. So yeah, so Norman Powell. Just from looking at this, gauging this, his points look good money. His rebounds, you could probably take higher, but as far as like, was it the rebounds? Yeah, reset so I can see his line. His 2.5. Like what is 2.5? 140. You got minus 110. Hold on, 2.5. Why'd I say? Oh, minus 110 on what the fuck is this? Underground? Which is don't even got odds, but I guess they saying a 55% chance to hit. That's why I said it. Oh yeah. It's some gems over here. So yeah, I like his points. You could potentially go higher on rebounds. Just looking at this, assists. If you could find somebody to give you alt lines, nobody on here see it. RA. Hold on. They giving him 9 RA. His line is 4.5. Do they got an alt line here? Nope. So like this is something that you can look at. It seemed like anything that's a combo for him is a good line today because they're giving up his average, his line in every one of them categories. His threes too. Oh yeah, I said his threes. So points, threes, like it seemed like all his lines are valid off of what the defense allow. His rebounds is the only one that I would consider going over. where I'm going, when I'm saying ladder, that's what I mean by taking the alt line going up in the odds. But all his shit, it seems like they just letting shoe guards do what the fuck they want to do. It ain't a line on his shit that they're not giving up the average of whatever his line is today. So, okay, so yeah, let's just, oh shit, here we go. It's always value in Terrence Mann. Let me show y'all something. And I bet you I can, let me see something. So last year, I'll never forget this 20-point game. I hit this. And they gave me shit about that shit on Twitter, which was so weird because they was like, if I'm not mistaken, they was tripping about how he had 3 and 5 the 2 games before. And I've been using Doink since last year. I remember hitting this 20 points for like plus 2,800. 28, it was like plus 2,800. That's why I be saying you have to get out of body. You cannot be worried about no damn trends. It's going to keep your ass in a gate where you ain't playing nothing over minus 200s. It's going to keep you limited. You got to learn to get out that gate. This don't scare me. That's why I don't look at it. I don't care about 4, 2. See, I don't care about that. That ain't going to help me find no value. That's why his line low. I'll be glad when players have off games consecutively because I know the line's going to reflect an average of their recent games, which helps me find the value. I'd be glad when they coming off back-to-back bad games and shit like that. That don't do nothing but help me. They're giving up 15 points to his position, 3 threes, 6 boards, which are all way over, as you can see by the bright green. Now his line is 6.5. Look at this. This how much they be disrespecting him. Look what they'll give you for just 10 points, which ain't even, I'm not even at the 15. Just look what they'll give you for 10 points for Terrence Mann. No matter how you slice it and dice it or what he did lately or what he did against him, that's value. Simple as that. There's no way. That's what a read is. That's what the right read means. When you looking at this defense is giving up 15 to him and he gonna play the minutes as a starter, you're not wrong. That's not a bad read saying I'm willing to take him for 10. You getting value, and that is a great read knowing that the defense allows that at his position. Him hitting it or not, people be too caught up in, I'm trying to play something that's going to hit. We don't know what's going to hit on any given day. You might as well put yourself in the best position to be able to get the best value off the board. So when they do hit it, you could be like, I was on top of that. Instead of having to look from the outside in, like, damn, what made them see that? Or I wish I'd have played that. You're not looking for the value. You worried about what's got negative odds and what he did lately. You ain't gonna, he's starting tonight. He should be. Anything on here gonna be the start lineup. Well, don't he start every game? What you mean? Terrence Mann ain't been starting, y'all? Don't this nigga start every game at small forward? But most likely, yeah, if you see him on this page, when I go to player props, I don't look at the bench. Most of them niggas, unless it's like Pritchard, who you know his line's gonna be up. Most of their lines ain't even up. Let's see, 6 boards. Oh yeah, he started every night. I was like, but you got me thinking saying he's starting tonight like he ain't started. Cause I don't really watch him. He averaged 3 rebounds, they giving up 6. But look though, y'all. He getting them 6 chances. He be in the spot to get 6 boards. Like right here, like 3. You can't look at, oh, he ain't get 6 here. He had 6 chances. He could. Let's see what you'll give me for 6. Oh, you won't even give me 6. You'll give me 5, which is still less than that at 400. Oh yeah, he definitely respect coins. So even 5 rebounds, you'll give me at plus 400 when they giving up 6 to his position. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all get where I'm going with this shit? Like how Doink can make your job so much easier. 4 assists. 4 assists, his line 1.5. Let me see. What would you give me for 4 assists? If they might not even, I knew it. Certain shit, the books like, we're not even giving you that shit. 4 assists, though. If I could have got that, I would have played that, too. I bet you could have played 3 rebounds. No, see, so when I'm going through here, y'all, like I said, I'm looking at the shit that got double greens for your lines. But I'm looking at them outliers. I'm trying to find that shit over here that's got that bright green where I can ladder you. Like 2 assists, you know what I'm saying? He averaging damn near 4. They giving up 4 to centers. Like, why wouldn't I take that 1.5? His line 16.5. He averaging over that. They giving up more than that. So why wouldn't I take 16.5, which is his line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to play these lines. So that's all. And they giving us tomorrow's slate. I gotta lock in on stream. All right, let's look at this NFL game before I get up out of here. Same shit apply, y'all. Go to this season. So same thing, y'all. It's the same exact shit. If I'm looking at lines, I just need your averages to match. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's over here? All right, so like for instance, rushing attempts. He's averaging 3 rushing attempts a game. They're allowing quarterbacks to have 4 rushing attempts. If you want to go in deeper, you could take his 3 average. No, you can't do it on here like that. Nope, take that back. So yeah, so like rush attempts is 2.5. He averaged 3. They give up 4. These are lines you could take. Rushing yards. He's hit that line 5 out of 8 times so far, which I don't really get into the how many's or the percents. If you do, that's perfectly fine. I look at averages. I'm a law average nigga. So you average 11 rushing yards a game. They're giving up 12. Your line 8.5. These are lines I'm looking at like, when them double greens is matching them averages, I'm willing to take that line or take you and a couple more people at the line and put y'all in the 3-man or 4-man. It might this was rushing. Ain't nothing convincing me anyway. Like, they're not giving up a lot of passing yards and none of that shit anyway, which I'm sure gonna drop on his side. But when it come to that, the defense ain't giving it up. If that makes sense. Like, I'm not even thinking about filtering him because they not giving it up to even the people with their best players on the out there. I'm not a home or away person. Like, it's straightforward with me. Straightforward. So like, I'm looking at Joe Mixon. I don't give a fuck about who, and that's another thing too. A lot of people carry so much emotion in this shit. Y'all deal with players you like. I am a numbers nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't want money off people I never heard of. When this shit makes sense, I'm playing you. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck what you done did before. I don't give a fuck what your name is. When this shit making sense, that's all I need to see. It makes sense. So, like, yes, I see, like, you average 100 yards rushing or whatnot, but I also see they only giving up 74 yards. Now, something you can do if you want when it comes to like a running back, right? He averages 20 attempts. If you want, because these is going off of like 17 attempts. If you want, you can go to rush attempts and you can put it on more than 19, where you only want to see people who running 20 times a game like he is on average. That might change something for you, which it did, where it made his line of 79.5. It made that more. Now, that's green, if that makes sense, which is completely up to you, though. If you want to go that far, I don't feel like you can ever go too far. I feel like, well, I take that back because I do feel like sometimes you can do too much cross-referencing and you'll talk yourself out of a good play. What site is this? Doink. Doinksports.com. If you use code Cuzzo, you get like $10 off your first 3 months or something, they said. Yeah, so like that helps if you want. You can always do that with receivers as well. I'm telling y'all, like, literally, I go down until I see dark green. Like, boom. I don't see dark green. I don't give a fuck. That's just where I'm at with it. It'd be too many players, too many props, too many games. This is how Banner make every slate smaller to him. If it ain't an outlier, I don't give a fuck. Talking yourself out of a read, doing 2 blocks. We do it all the time. That's all I care about. I will go through every game. If I don't see nothing, I ain't playing nothing. I ain't forcing shit. Now, we got a perfect example over here in football. His line is 19.5. They're giving up 34 yards to the wide receiver 2 spot, which is usually the slot. No. Yeah, no, it ain't. It's the wide receiver. The 3 is the slot. Yeah, wide receiver 3 usually your slot. So like, Doink so fire, they know who the wide receiver 2 is. So they defense versus the second best receiver on the team is these. So they're giving up Uh 34 yards, and I don't look at long. Like, that's a hard prop to gauge, and most books don't got it. So let's just say here. So, like, look at this. Just for shits and giggles, his line is 19 and a half, which is 20 yards receiving, right? The most gonna look at it like he can't hit that. He don't do that a lot, which is crazy because he's actually done it once. That's all he needed, some targets. They're allowing, now watch, they're giving up 34. So let's see if I took him for 30 tonight, what would you give me? I don't like the value if it's 175, and most books don't even got it. Only ESPN best got it. They trying to make you go here, which you're not gonna make me do. I'm not gonna go over the average. So that's a good one. That's something that caught my eye. Whereas same thing apply, y'all. Like when we were just looking at the basketball, I need dark green because that tells me that the defense has a weakness in that spot. All I care about is trying to find those weaknesses, which don't look like it's much in this game. Which I'm not expecting much out of this game. I'm not. I know Sweat gonna be so damn basic. Like I said, like long, like who have this actual prop? Let me see something. DraftKings, basically. Oh, I got BetMGM. I don't got Bally no more. Like a lot of people don't have your long. But like even here, like look at like AR averaging 237 on 35 attempts. Even the one person that did get over 35 attempts, he didn't even hit the line. Like it's not a lot I'm liking in this game, to be completely honest. I'm not seeing enough green and green matching. Yeah. Um Here go one like as far as line. I ain't seen a ladder I like, but here goes something like line wise. Who is this? Garrett Wilson. He averaging 72 yards. His line only 60. He averaging 72 yards. They giving up 64 yards, both over 60. Yeah, this shit is ass. This shit looks so mid, and this keep me the first quarter props and in basketball, or is it football? It's one of these sports they do, and they just added that. Yeah. Hold on, let me finish this. Yeah, they got first quarters. It might be basketball. I seen it on because I just noticed it. Look, like this shit look mid. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't seen shit I like so far, but this, and I would have to play that straight because I ain't seen shit to pair it with. I would take Garrett Wilson for 60 yards. Hold on. Yeah, minus 110. I'm not pairing that with nothing. I'm gonna just take that and run with it. He averaging more than his line. They giving up more than the line. That's literally the only thing I'm seeing that's pairing where both is green. This game mid as shit. Yep, this game ass. I ain't see none I like. Y'all just looked at what I looked at. None I like. So yeah. Let me go look and see before I get out of here what you just asked me. Where did I see that at? Yeah, basketball. So like this is his points per game for the so far this season. This is first quarter numbers. Again, most books don't have them. That's why you don't see a line down here, and that's why you don't see colors, but your eyes still work. So you still can see like the lines will eventually come up. Hopefully, that ain't gonna take away from he's averaging 8 points a game in the first quarter on 6 shot attempts, 2 3 attempts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they got first quarter, first half, which is crazy. Like, no, they going away from these motherfuckers. So yeah, you got full game, which every book clearly got the lines of, but yeah, they got first quarter on here. Yeah, I don't know why they keep putting the Jets on this shit. You ain't just see you ain't just you left. You ain't just see A-Rod passing. We just went through that whole game. There go right there. There go Aaron Rodgers passing yards. Oh shit, ain't gonna do a lot right here. Every game this season so far. So you do with that what you may. Just know out here giving the sauce. I never understood the betting info. Key, oh yeah. See, y'all just be around when I just be streaming the 2K. This is what I do outside of that. But just so you know, Breezo, pay attention. This is his yard. This is his average. 237 yards a game, which he's hit 5 out of 8 games. Pay attention that the Texans are allowing this many yards passing, and that's how many times a person has hit Aaron Rodgers' line this year. Out of 8 games, only one person has hit Aaron Rodgers' line of 229. So do with that as you may. It was good having y'all. We back at this shit tomorrow. 3-hour stream. I appreciate everybody out here. Make sure you following. Make sure you got the noties on, because I can't promise that every day I can go on Twitter and be like, I'm about to fire the stream up. I'm gonna do this every morning. So just you might as well just have the notifications coming to your phone and shit like that. We're gonna go through every slate. Tomorrow, like if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got a bigger slate. But y'all who in here today, it ain't gonna take as long because y'all understand exactly what I'm doing and how I'm going about it. So I hope y'all picked up on some gems out this motherfucker. If y'all, end up playing some shit, let me know what hit for you. If all of it don't, type shit. But I appreciate y'all more than y'all know, which I'm sure y'all do know. It's always love. The Cuzos gonna always rock out like I need them to. It's all love. It's all love. I just be here to help. Appreciate this. Ready to tell and build my own shit. See you in the core. You already know. Cakes, thank you. You welcome. You welcome. So, Queen, I'm gonna stream again later. I'm gonna stream 2K. I'm gonna stream 2K. I need to start doing this shit and tap in. Thank you, Cuzzo. Appreciate it. It's all love. I need to start tapping into this just chatting shit. Salute. Appreciate y'all. Y'all, all the Cuzzos in the core, y'all know what type of time we on. I ain't gotta say much. Y'all already see I dropped them gems in that bitch that I like at 7, 8 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get on to this other shit though. But look, appreciate y'all. Tracy, all my minds in here. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I see y'all in the court. And until next time, till tomorrow, we back at this shit. Gotta get back. Yeah, come on, man. Pull up. Go check the shit busting. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get us what we need. You already